Hey y'all, welcome to WatchaMania. It's your AEW Collision El Paso, Texas. Watch along in live reactions. I'm your host, Avi Devin. Joined by my co-host, Wyatt Yapple, who is now off center. And tap muted.
Yep.
Why is your camera moved? Your monitor moved, maybe?
No, I didn't even touch it. All right, technical difficulties off the bat.
Yeah, it's the way it goes. 'Cause, yeah, you were centered a second ago.
Yeah, no, I was fine before.
Whoa.
Hang in with us there, folks. We're figuring it out for the first time.
Bound to happen, these things, you know.
Also, let us know if my audio is at a good spot for you.
I think I've realized what my issue is. That was a me thing. Or maybe not. Yep, this is great. Sorry about all the functioning, but hey, we got the extra time to kill, right? As we get all these things sorted. But yes, y'all, I officially went out and found myself a new co-host. Kind of just stumbled into this.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited to step into this. It's going to be a good time. I hope everyone enjoys it. And Devin, I appreciate the opportunity. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, dude. This is... Oh man, this has been a long time coming, and it's a more complete dynamic having a co-host. We've always kind of like gotten well on together off camera, so it's kind of just putting that, you know, applying that en masse. We're going to be working out the kinks, of course, as time goes on. Collision is going to be the permanent home for this situation for the time being. Of course, we're going to have our exceptions to the rule, that being Fyter Fest, that being some summer streams. We're going to be having Wyatt appear throughout the lineup, mainly like throughout Dynamite and stuff, probably on the rewinds as well.
Yeah, I'm free most of the I'm going to have my Summer of Punk run.
So dub it the Summer of Yap.
Yeah, the Yap Dap run.
But yes, we got some extra time to kill. So what a stream to kick off having a co-host with. At the very least, that helps kill some time. Why being bioluminescent is eating.
Oh, Rhea, you stop.
Yeah, we working through those settings. Again, we'll probably adjust some stuff as time goes on. I think once he gets the green screen set up is when things are gonna really change.
Yes. Hopefully, for Fyter Fest, we'll be all set up with that. So, a little bit of a better image for you guys.
Yeah, of course, y'all let us know how audio balancing is and stuff like that. You know, let us know if one of us is louder or quieter. When the show gets started, of course, speak up on that. We do not have a match going yet, Eric. The show has yet to begin. The game ended, and I just saw on Twitter that apparently is doing some inside the NBA thing after the show, so I'm not sure what we're doing here. Questions do we ask our new co-host? Yes, no, feel free, y'all. Dive in. Oh, I finally have someone I can touch tips with.
Oh, wait.
Other one.
Hold on. Nope.
Hey. Oh no, you went too far.
There it is.
You're reaching into the ether.
I'm watching on a delay, so.
Yeah, that's right. There it is. We'll work on it. We'll figure
it out.
We are not doing this through Zoom, y'all, because Zoom is stupid expensive. And by stupid expensive, it's expensive at all. It's not free. Discord is. So we make do with what we got. How it's going to work for the go position, by the way, y'all, on the side casting. Just got to deafen on your own end, so that way you don't hear us, because that's how we're going to be communicating. This is why I can just watch off of my feed, and that way I can also send Wyatt's beautiful face to you. Cool. Who you afraid of tonight? That's a Wyatt Yapple, the bad Yapple.
Hello. The bad Yapple.
I love how we stumbled into that nickname. It is so perfect.
I know, right?
Built in.
Fits.
Honey mustard. Welcome in, Ben. Honey mustard
What up, Ben?
is the subject. My goodness. Adam Cole and Wheeler Yuta goes.
Oh, here we go.
Shock. The Riders? No, that doesn't work. Hello, peeps. Hello, Dar. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, wait, no, you Dara's
Beardless
here.
Yuta.
Dara saying other things. Yes, whoa. We got... No, this is so awesome. Sorry, y'all. We'll get over this, our little honeymoon phase once the graps get going. But we're kind of just basking in the moment because I'm wondering... Beardless Yuta, right? It was before Yuta got the beard. Best friends Yuta. This is still getting bullied by Trent Yuta. I still love that was a whole ass saga. Trent hinted his heel run like a year and a half in advance by bullying the fuck out of Wheeler Yuta, who was effectively just the young lion of the best friends.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty funny, though.
And then finally, Danielson was like, no, we can make you into somebody. Wild. As you see, his pizza record is 0-0 because he is just officially making his debut, Rhea.
I just love how she redacted that herself almost immediately.
Right? As if she wasn't seen.
She knew.
Now she's gonna play plausible deniability.
Hey,
Like
I almost had a pizza before going live, but you can't do that before the debut. It won't count.
Right? That's like having like trying to count a victory from a dark match before your proper debut.
I was gonna say a dark match before the show starts.
It's like, yeah, that's great. You got your reps, but don't think that counted. It's like, oh yeah, he won a number one contendership match on main event earlier. No, that's not how this works. That's okay in the commentary. It isn't me. It's wild. No, not the victim bang. Not the victim game. Oh no. When is this on until? I fear looking because I feel like it's not going to end at the top of the hour. Does the maximum male model still have? No. I do think the title has been returned to Dustin. Yeah, Dustin's got his 6-man title back. It was after the 6-man title match they had a few weeks ago on ROH. But yeah, I guess we should get on the topic of Collision while we're waiting for it, because we got ourselves a fully stacked card, all announced because it's a taped show. Who do we think's getting the qualifier matches? Got I want to say Hechisero gets it over Mascara Dorada.
Yeah, it was the one thing I didn't do. Some PTS for you guys. I didn't look at the card.
No worries, that's literally me. There are times where I'm not filling out this card until like 30 minutes before we're going live. And then I'll be like, let Hechisero win something, right? He's too good not to. And I feel like for the sake of diversifying the international championship match, they're going to have Claudio win his match and get his win back off of Komander. Because remember, Komander got that upset victory in the C2 last year on Christmas. I feel like it's got to be Mascara Dorada. Oh, you think Dorada's going to sneak the win? It's possible. That one is theoretically more up in the air for the aforementioned reason of, like, variety. White, are you a Jamie Hayter fan? Asks Eric.
If you're not, are you a wrestling fan?
I think that's an answer. It's a pretty bold one.
No, of course. I love Jamie.
No,
she hits hard.
Hayter hits hard. No, yeah, and I know y'all know I'm a fan of Hayter because one of my first ever remotes was the Jamie Hayter remote. Do I still have Hayter time in here? I do. Hayter time.
Yeah, no, honestly, probably one of my favorite women's title runs.
Yeah, which is crazy too because it was the first championship run in AEW that like the fans decided on, like the fans said, you have your plans, we want this, and they went with it. And at the time it was the interim title, so they were like, you know what, why not? But then Thunder Rosa's situation was a lot worse than we thought. So, yeah, I think having to make it be an official championship afterwards. Oh, I think we're actually getting into it now. Hell yeah. They said, all right, fine. We'll cut it at the top of the hour because the TV guide has it listed.
All right, let's get into it.
Right? So now it's saying after NBA coverage. I really hope so because I'm going to be disappointed if it's like, no, actually, another half hour of us talking about this game that just happened.
I mean, my theory was, like, they're going to wait to the top of the hour, so I'm hoping, like, we'll just get started now, but we'll see.
Yeah. Because they have it, they had inside of the NBA listed from 10:30 to 11:30 when I checked just a moment ago. But the game bled over that time already, so part of me feels like they just scheduled that there as, like, the safety net for the game's overtime. And Curtin, we got you, dog. Aha, I need to fix that. I need to do something really quick, and sorry for the excessive silence, yeah. Just fixing something so that way
once we get over this first hump, we'll have a better playbook in hand. So
I'm seeing my mouse kind of get in the way of everything, so I kind of just want to make sure that that's not the case for y'all. So yeah, you see it drift over Wyatt's face every now and then. But yeah, there we are. Now she was a talent in Stardom after being fired in kayfabe. Striking the Stardom person she's from the next time. That's a nice abbreviated way to inform us of who Tekla is. And I keep wanting to say Thekla. Apparently that is not it.
Yeah, I keep doing the same thing. I was listening to the Wrestle Talk podcast, and they were like, "How do you say
it?" Yeah, they're the ones who had me questioning it because I kept hearing Tekla, and I'm like, "Why are you so confidently wrong?" And then I went and heard other people say it. I'm like, "Okay, maybe it is I who is wrong." I don't care.
Also, is she like she's got to be like a gymnast or a contortionist or something. The way she flips out of like the spider walk is like pretty crazy.
The bridge does require flexibility, but I honestly think it's more of an explosivity thing with how she like snaps around like that. And I also love how that one move has everybody talking. Right?
Yeah, right.
Like it was like, yeah, the forearm neat. She knocked her out and stuff. But did you see that bridge? How does she do? No, but I totally get. All right, so 11:01. Okay, more coverage. All right, yeah.
Ooh, oh boy.
Sorry about that. Yeah, but yes, y'all. The show apparently is gonna be starting when it starts. We did go live a little early, it seems, but that's no biggie. Just more time to hang out, and I think it helps keep the energy up because at least over here on the East Coast, it gets a little late by the time this show starts, and I'm gonna be like checked in for it, you know.
For sure.
Spell Astro Boy. Okay.
Any minute now.
No, yes. What I'm noticing is we keep seeing Takeshita and Ishii crossing paths in one environment or another. I'm wondering if that's going to lead to a match between the two sooner rather than later.
I could definitely see that happening. Actually, that'd be a really fun match.
Right? They're both Openweight champions, too. Especially Openweight champions of effectively dead brand names at that. Like, never is not a thing anymore. Strong is not a
Right.
thing anymore. I mean, they still represent their strong championships on their U.S.-based shows, but maybe a unification match? Make the IWGP Openweight Championship?
Go for it, Rhea. Inform us.
Feel free to, yeah. It wouldn't hurt, you know? I think that would help those in the community who are not very informed get a little bit more of an understanding of her. I know it would help me. You believe it's another half hour? Yeah, it's looking like it, Eric. I'm sorry, y'all, because I feel like I misled y'all in going live prematurely. I was really going back and forth if this was gonna count or not. If it was just like, you know, like I said, a safety net for the game's overtime, especially because it kept getting promoted by AEW all over the place immediately following Game 6. But I wasn't sure if the coverage here, this post-game coverage, was going to count as part of Game 6. I now learned, yes, it does.
Well, the more you know.
Right, exactly. The more you know.
Imagination.
That's what I was imagining. I'm like, where do I remember that emotion from?
I won't.
You're
read
also
it for
Skye
sure.
versus Mina Shirakawa. What's up?
Bet in chat.
Cruel. Well, most people care.
It's their dynamic.
Yup. I'm also wondering why this trios match with the Don Callis family does not include Adam Cole. I mean, maybe so he didn't have to work twice in one night, but
Possibly.
it's just kind of weird.
Did we find out if he was all good after the match?
Oh, who specifically?
Cole, because he got a little rattled, didn't he?
Oh yes,
Or
no,
at
he
least it
solely
seemed like it.
he was just being a pro. Apparently, his head did not
Okay.
even hit the barricade. It was
Fair
his
enough,
arm
then.
that hit it. Yeah, right. We all got worked.
Fair enough. That makes sense. I mean, it's Cole. Come on.
He was definitely too far away, but thankfully, because he was too far away, he was just far away enough.
I mean, they sold it pretty well. I bought it when I was like first watching it and everything. So
Oh wow, Ray is going all the way back. This is like pre-pro wrestling background. Okay. We'll roll with it. Death Row groupies.
getting some highlights. Oh boy.
He was like one octave away from the Mickey Mouse. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
There it is. Oh no. Oh no. Cursed.
Haha.
Nah, he just was...
Oh
no. Oh no. Now Ben's starting up and just ooh. He's the one who will get lost in an impression. There we go. That's the one. I was thinking.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime I hear the Garsh, I hear that goofy video. It's like, yeah, I'll do it again.
Oh no. Man, that's like fabled internet lore right there.
Right.
Wait. What do you mean, Eric? Actual money to sign a woman? You know what? Yeah. It's a work here. I'm confused. All right. Oh yeah, the Continental Championship Eliminator match is like what I'm like okay about, you know, like love both guys, but it's one of those things where it's like this could be a make or break for Bowens.
Mm. Yeah, I mean he's been doing some pretty good work lately, but he's facing Okada, so
Yeah, especially in Okada in the build up to All In at that.
right. After the first match in a long time that he put like way more effort in.
Right, that's exactly it. It's like he really had to turn it up with Bailey. So, I'm
Well,
wondering
honestly, I
if he's gonna
think
be the same in.
Bailey moves too quick, so Okada was like, "Oh, I gotta step forward a little bit more."
Right, I was like, all right, I gotta put a little bit, like 20% more speed in it. All right, like he really, and honestly, the drop kick out of midair was a thick beauty.
Mm.
I still loved that, and then they follow up immediately with the Rainmaker.
Oh, that's right, Eric. She got that. That was the reason she was like, I don't know, fired or whatever. But I don't know if it was storyline or not. But I don't watch it enough to know everything. So
What your biggest? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I see now, Eric. My bad. When you were saying you know what, it was like dashed together. But yes, no, that's not a bad point Eric makes. In kayfabe, Tony, why did you just sign a lady who was just fired for assaulting her boss? What?
don't worry. Well, in his next appearance on ESPN, he'll have an eye patch and a neck brace.
He knew what he signed up for.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we're gonna have an FCR promo tonight. Who do you think they're gonna be rate this time? You think they're gonna start a new program?
They're definitely gonna throw a dig at like Nigel and stuff. Yeah, but I feel like somebody's gotta come out and be like, "All right, you guys gotta knock it off."
Right? But you see, now that takes me back to what Nigel said before the match. He was like, "Win, lose, or draw. You keep my name out your mouth. You keep Tony's name out your mouth." So if you were to come out there and say something again, does it start all over? Does this keep on going? Do we get to that singles match with Daddy Magic and Stokely?
I mean, it would be fun, but I prefer Nigel to be kept like here as much as I would love to see Nigel more often. I feel like because he is a commentator, seeing him like have longer breaks in between appearances, I feel like is more beneficial. And him being a commentator, like it'd be cool to see him get some smaller wins, but like he shouldn't really be beating any full-time member of the roster. So
Completely agree there. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping that they don't touch upon the Nigel stuff. Maybe they mention it in passing, but they do so as respectfully as a heel can, and then just like if nothing else, just remain neutral on it and then move forward. So that way we don't have to be like, "Oh, is there something else to this?" Because yeah, I'm with you. The next time I want to see Nigel in action, I think I want to see him in singles action again.
yeah, I agree. Let him get his S in.
Oh man, why did I just imagine Nigel McGuinness coming out to Brian Cage's theme? It's just a visual. Okay.
They're really going off with these replays for basketball here.
Right? We got information all over the place. You want information on the basketball game that just happened? Watch Go Position. You want information on AEW's newest talent, Tekla? Reyes got you covered. I knew Ben was going to pop up with it. The way Reyes fully sold Eric here in chat.
Yeah, right. I didn't even know she made music. I'll have to check that out myself.
You see, the thing is, like most talent in Stardom do, because
okay, that's cool.
like an idol. You'd have to look. Yeah. I can't imagine trying to follow like every single wrestler's every endeavor. Could you imagine?
Yeah, for real. Nope.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine, like, oh, yeah, I watched their YouTube, and then right after I went over to Spotify and listened to the new album, and it's like, what? Oh man, that just sounds exhausting to try and keep up with.
Yeah, big solid. Nope.
Just the key change. Speaking of music, but going back to Anthony Bowens, because that's what I forgot to mention. Max Caster, is that thing done? Are we done with Max Caster, Anthony Bowens?
Personally, I hope so, because I guess we'll have to see.
Do you think Max Caster's bit has run its course yet?
You mean after the first appearance? Yeah.
My man has feelings about Max Caster.
Go back to the Shook crew in GTS.
Damn.
No, I'm just playing. But I get that the character is supposed to be annoying, so he is doing the job.
Yeah, I know, I get you. It's one of those things where it's like a lot of people. I'm wondering how well this is doing to make people forget all the Twitter heat that they got. Like,
that's
let's
true.
not forget the heat that he got did transition over from Twitter, with him constantly mouthing off and saying some like really bordering the line shit, and that's already it. And we've had these issues as far back as like I think it was 2021, where he got pulled off TV for like a month because he made an extremely crass reference in one of his raps to Julia Hart.
Yes, I do remember that.
It's like up to tea, it may not be yours. You would. Aye. Just mad he doesn't rap anymore. You see that's just part of the heat at that point. I can't really argue that. I mean, I get you. I will say this. Max Caster's rapping was getting a lot better towards the end there. But the act overall had run its course. Dude has a legitimate music career and everything. So that's just like good for him. That means he's improving for that as well. You know, but its place in his wrestling act may be done for now.
Yeah, like I've noticed when he has like longer bars when he comes out, it comes off a little different than if he's just got more like funny, like shorter, like straight to the point lyrics. But like almost like John Cena, but he's actually rapping and not Dr. Seussing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I know what you mean. Like before, it was like much more simplistic bars, less syllables overall. It was like just like less words in the bar. Whereas like he's found a little bit more of a rhythm, so he can squeeze more. He started to squeeze more in there, and that was, I think, to his benefit. But again, it doesn't really work for his wrestling act anymore. I think maybe something changes and that comes back, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're just keeping him off TV because this version of his act was also starting to get the crowd with him. They're actually doing the chant. Narcissist is a straight up thing. It is. I can't deny that. On the AEW Fight Forever soundtrack, Max Caster's got 2 songs that both of them like would listen to. Haven't added them to my playlists on like anything else, but they stayed on the playlist on Fight Forever.
I'll have to go back and check those out afterwards.
Ray, I'm making sure to clarify. And honestly, please do. We need to keep making it clear we're not okay with this. He's sneaking these by us. These one women's match cards. It'll be a damn good match, but like...
Yep. I mean, I say it every time on the pay-per-views, you know? The women steal the night, low-key, every single time.
Ben over here. You're not beating the Tony Khan allegations. He's use a chance movement. No. Oh, happy early Pride
Get with
Month.
the times.
Yes, Eric. We are just about an hour out from the official start of Pride Month. So if you're not here at that point, Still, happy Pride Month to you and yours.
Yes.
And of course,
Happy.
And also, happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. That gets lost in the
yes.
shuffle. Both matter. Both are important. Both have a place. Don't want the other. I don't want one to get lost in the other or get undermined by the other. I've seen that dispute pop up a few times before in recent years when June rolls around.
Yeah, no, I was actually supposed to go to a Pride event today, but we got so backed up with all the work and setup, so it's all good.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah, we try to. Me and my wife, we try to go every year, so.
Yo, that's so dope. I love
Hell
that.
yeah.
Didn't even know. Yeah, I've been trying to go over the fucking... I'm just trying to find the damn flag and I can't find it. I just want to find the flag emote. There we go. Have you ever been to a parade? One when I was younger, yeah. Not like younger, but like 5-ish years ago. Something like that. It was before the pandemic. Speaking of, though, no Toni Storm tonight. I hope she pops. Before we get a video package or something, they've gotten used to having just a Toni Storm presence on each and every show, even if it's just a minute-long video package. And I hope we get one.
Yeah, absolutely. Always brings a smile to my face when she's on screen.
Can anyone name a more complete character in wrestling right now?
For real, like it's from top to bottom, it is so like so fleshed out with every detail. I love it.
Which is incredible because it's still such a gimmick in nature. You know, like in pro wrestling, something I've always defined, like there's gimmicks which are a little more one-dimensional, and there's characters which have much more fleshed out, diverse personalities. You know, you have your timeless Toni Storms and you have your Kenny Omegas. You know, but timeless Toni Storm is a great example of someone who could take a gimmick and make it you turn one-dimensional into four-dimensional. Another good example of this at a smaller scale, the Outrunners.
For sure. Yeah, no, I want to see them on TV more often. That gimmick is just way too much fun to not be on every week.
I know, seriously, dude. I'm like, and then they surprised me with them with the Los Outrunners, and I was like, oh, I don't even have my bits ready. I was so ready to do all of the Outrunnerisms. I will say McCass, not currently free, but is she still under contract? Yes, I found out today, which really throws a wrench in all of this stuff because this is a very rare instance of Mariah May being taken off of the AEW, of a talent being taken off of the roster page while still being under contract. Traditionally, that's been their quiet way of confirming that someone's no longer with the company. Rey Fenix was the most recent example of that. He sat on the roster page for months and months and months, and it was just about 2 weeks before his WWE debut, they finally said, all right, we're good, and granted his release. Well, presumably granted his release.
Yeah, they're pretty on top of, like whether people are still going to stay on, whether they're leaving or not leaving, like, on the website and everything. Like, they're very, like, keep that in the back of their mind.
Exactly. And so and I appreciate those little details with AEW. Like, but the thing about those little details is, if we're going to use them in those subtle, nuanced ways, they gotta be consistent. You know, so if this is just a slip up and this isn't some indication of some greater machination, then that's like, that's going to really throw in a wrench from being able to rely on that as a source of confirmation later. There's also a moment during her series where they took her off as well. Ooh, then that tells me that she may have temporarily not been under contract. That's what that gives me the impression. Either that or it was imminent. They absolutely anticipated her leaving. And that could be the case with Mariah May. They probably just figured, like, this is a foregone conclusion. There's no reason to technically say she's still here and then give people that hope. Maybe they took it off so that way anybody who's still clamoring for a Mariah May AEW return quietly pipes down over it.
Right, yeah, no. And it's like, if she just comes out of nowhere and, like, kind of putting that false hope into the speculation, like for her to come out of nowhere, like it'll, not that it wouldn't get a big pop anyways, but I feel like it'll be more genuine in a way.
Exactly. So like I see both ways, and it's honestly it's beneficial any way you go about it, because yeah, you take her off now and she never shows up, then you subdued the expectation. If she does show up, it's even much more of a, it's that much more surprise. I can't imagine anybody's gonna be like, fucking AEW, how dare you work me in the way pro wrestling's supposed to. like come on, like I keep saying this, I will scream it to the skies, pro wrestling fans, be worked. It's okay. It's
how dare you do your job good.
Right? How dare, like, oh my gosh, imagine being convinced by the acting in a movie. Could you believe it?
What a world.
How dare you work me into a shoot, right?
Yeah.
What do you
As a
mean?
part of the
This heel made
IWC,
me-
I do not like to feel like I'm uneducated.
Right? And that's really what it comes down to. It's like, and I don't even want to get into that whole conversation, but it is low-key insecurity. It's the people who don't want to be fooled. They don't like feeling tricked. And honestly, I can relate. The most recent instance of that for me personally was the whole Jeff Cobb situation. I was legitimately upset that dude worked us all because I was fully behind him. Like, no, see, he's mocking it all. He's staying. No, it was all to throw me off. I mean, yeah, there's other things about it too that made me not too keen about it. If you saw it all on Twitter, you saw it.
It's JC Mateo. Get it straight.
Fisticuffs, bruv. Fisticuffs. Let's go. I'm having it. I love this little pre-show for Collision. It's kind of, honestly, Ray, I kind of dig it too. I've thought about that before. I'm like, I wonder if I started the streams earlier, like a half hour before the show instead of 10 minutes, if people would dig that little pre-show vibe time for everybody to hang out with. But I wouldn't want it to be something that people like, oh, I just enjoy those vibes more, and then kind of just fall off after the show starts kind of thing. It's a give and take. We'll see how it goes. Jason Mateo is a base. Okay, how do I time out again? No. No.
It's just Ben. We can do that whenever we feel like.
No. Should have just been JC. JC wouldn't have hurt, but I can understand. They have this. It's got to be 2-letter acronym, 2-syllable name. No.
Yeah, it's just.
It deletes his messages, Ray.
Oh my God, Ray. But no, for real, like, obviously we're used to it, but the name Jeff Cobb is just, it's a sweet name, and just to go to that, it's like, okay, I'm sure we'll get used to it eventually, like the whole Gunther thing, but.
But yeah, it is one of those things where it's like, hey there, Riga, welcome in, fam.
Hello.
Yeah, it's looking like, I'm wondering, actually, the show is going to start hard at 11:30. Why don't I use Triller?
Oh, yeah. You want to check that out?
Right? Is this going on my permanent record? No, that's not how that works. We don't have permanent records here, one, and neither does YouTube, two.
I was going to say,
you can get timed out,
but I'll leave that to Rhea.
Yeah, Triller has 4 minutes on the countdown, bet. Well, the thing is, the show, we're seeing if the show starts earlier, but the thing is, we've learned that how it's been scheduled, they kind of had a hard 11:30 p.m. Eastern start time for it anyways. If I had realized that more concretely, I probably would have waited to go live until about 7 minutes ago, but all the same, we're here now. It's our first official stream with Wyatt. It's given him a little bit of a chance to, fall into the seat a little bit more, everybody to get familiar.
Yes. Give us a chance to work out the kinks, get some vibes going, get the feeling in, bringing the feeling back.
Yes, restoring
This
the
is
feeling,
the best stream.
Restoring the feeling that most subscribers don't know was there. Because before I moved over to YouTube, you see how it says right here, solo watch-along host for over 2 years. WatchaMania was born in the fall of 2021 alongside Jesse Chapman, who was my fellow co-host. We did 93 wrestling watch-alongs, and we did AEW watch-alongs. Eventually, life took him in a different direction. He wasn't able to be as involved, and so I just kind of solo adopted. 2023 moved over here to YouTube. And so anybody who ever discovered us on YouTube beyond that never knew what this watch-along experience with a co-host was like. Triller might not be around too much longer. I know, and it hurts my heart because I love Triller. I love Triller dearly.
Yeah, it's nice having the I love the mid-commercial commentary with Triller. Like they have such like a fun dynamic because they're just kind of messed around at that point. It's so funny.
No, for real, if they could just make it like a Max feature, I would be on Max in a heartbeat. If they made it a Max only thing, but apparently Max has no picture-in-picture at all. You know, whereas on cable television you at least do.
Right.
But yes. Gonna close that player then and come on over to Collision because she's about to start. Okay, getting that all set up. Yeah, because we're inside of a minute, which means, yes, y'all know the drill. If you've been here before, gonna experience a brief bit of buffering. Let me pause this music here as we are finally getting to the wrestling portion of this wrestling watch-along. Now that your basketball pre-show is concluded. There's like the Infinite pay-per-view rewatches. Yes. Oh, that's going to hurt so much to lose because I've bought a few on Bleacher Report, and I think that's still accessible some way. But after like 2021, it's been on Triller.
Oh yeah. I know. I'm pretty sure most AEW pay-per-views until Bleacher Report pretty much was out the window. I have all of them, so I don't know. We could play around with that in the background, but
yeah. But yes, y'all, again, brief buffering. If you're used to it, it should be brief if all goes according to plan. That might lead to Wyatt hiccuping a moment like myself as well, but we should be all good to go beyond that once we get this ball rolling. And here we go. Alrighty, we should be all good to go, y'all. From here on out, do apologize for the buffering, but all should be set. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please do drop a thumbs up, by the way, in case you have not done so already. It's a great way to support the stream here with this extra little pre-show attachment to it. Uh-oh. Alrighty, that's how it's going to be. Sorry, y'all, about the dead air. Just adjusting my setup here with co-host. I got to adjust my windows a little differently than normal. Yes, of course, y'all, if you're in go position, your best bet is to deafen, so that way you don't have to worry about the echoes of us.
The end of last year in the Gold League. You can see here, Abrahams and Darby Allin cheering on Komander.
Alrighty. Commander's going to fly. Oh, you already know. This is going to be a great opener, actually, now that I think about it. This clash of styles is going to make for an exciting match.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like Claudio is so good at, like, face of luchadors, too, with his, like, brute power.
Ooh, no, that's a great shout. Bro has such incredible core strength, even for his size. And that's saying something, because he is not small by any means.
The Jason Statham of AEW.
No, actually, though. Get him in the suit and everything, and you already know.
Yeah, right.
Alright, I don't know if TK booking Holly. If I'm TK, I'm booking Hologram versus Mystico. Ooh, that's fun. That's fun. You could do that to do like a CMLL feature at All In or something like that. Do that on the 0 hour or something. Just because it wouldn't have much stakes to it, but it would still be kind of unprecedented in its own right.
I mean, it would definitely be like a fun, like eye-catcher match on a 0 hour for sure.
Yeah.
The outcome is going to be no difference, and you're looking at the next AEW.
I honestly thought this was a promo in Spanish. I talked over it for that reason. But yeah, there's the bell.
Thanks to Mina Sanchez, Lucha Libre correspondent from Mexico.
Do apologize about the lowered volume as well. Y'all just turn up your streams on Discord if necessary, if you're in the go position.
As Claudio tries to get a quick start here, it's great having Mina with us for the first time ever here on Collision as we get ready to go.
He's back in.
Mexico on the 18th of
Duh, Grand Slam Mexico. That's where that match could happen. Hologram versus Mystico. I guess that would be the perfect stage. They're also doing a crossover. Yeah, they're doing a crossover show in the same venue the day before. That's going to be more CMLL centric, whereas this is the AEW one.
Oh, okay. I like that symmetry from both companies. That's nice.
Right? Yeah, exactly. It's a show I admittedly want to watch, but I think it'll be unavailable to me without having to really spare some expenses.
equaled the numbers, so to speak, against Castagnoli.
Hologram would have to lose, but that's okay. Yes, honestly, if Hologram's first loss is to someone like Mystico, that's not a bad thing.
Look at that. To quote one of your old friends, the late great
Oh yeah, McCass, they have a lot of shows throughout the CMLL.
Claudio Castagnoli's like Claudio Castagnoli running into you. Amazing into the tiara set time by the quick stand-up Inzaguri.
The way he moves is just incredible. Like, he's defying gravity. Like, how do you even do that?
No, no. Here it is. Case in point.
Oh, beautiful. Some creative
Like so much extra. The rope run. I can't even make an excuse for how it makes the move better. But oh, wait, what?
Oh, wow.
The way he caught him, I was like, is this Rana happening or not? Nope, just a mini.
He's like, oh, you got moves? Check out this transition.
Right? Like, wow, that was like 3 steps transition. Never let him touch the ground.
walking over towards Komander, shoving Komander out of the ring.
One man defies gravity, the other man defies physics. Which I
Right,
guess-
and that's what I'm saying, because, like, the luchadors can just swing around this big dude, and Claudio's just like, oh, let me catch this limb, and you're not going anywhere, and now you're going to be, like, 5 feet in the air.
No, for real, just kind of could hang him by his wrist if he wanted to.
Right, and then hit him with the uppercut from somewhere that's, like, impossible.
Exactly. That's what I'm concerned about for Hologram, because it's bound to happen one of these times when he does that. Not Hologram, Komander. When he does the full rope run to doing the plancha to the outside, I'm waiting for somebody to catch him with a strike. I'm so excited for Dorado versus HCC.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, this is going to be a lucha-coded, I almost said Dynamite, collision.
Eliminator match. Okada and Anthony Bowens. How about that for a big match? The pride of pro wrestling. Whoa. Trying to earn gold.
Trying to fight his way back. But...
Competition.
Oh, I thought he was going to fall over into the crowd there.
Komander on the top of that LED rail. Very solid, very hard. And as long as Claudio keeps this up,
Is there no... You know what? Yeah, duh.
take flight.
Checks out.
Castagnoli, one of the strongest competitors of his generation. The only man
I need the
to
big
put
Bill
his
counter.
over
I hold up my leg.
Also has a very impressive victory
Honestly,
It's
over the former UFC
it worked
it's
for him,
super
too.
effective.
Barnett. To the turnbuckles.
I-
Fighting back here is
When a normal move's done by somebody like that,
Claudio looks like he's
it'll be super effective against any type. What?
Whoa!
The way he stood up there for a good second.
this young man can do.
Look at that.
Into the Taharis. Excellent. To the outside. Oh, I love a Suicina Sentai. That's such a hard one to pull off.
I thought Claudio was about to catch him into a powerbomb position for a second there.
We will. Hey there, Garda. Welcome in. See, Martinez is throwing me for the relief. Now you see him being right. Hey, I've had like 3 shell shocks. I'm like, wait, that's him.
We've seen him do it before. The balance that he has. Watch out. Claudio with the call.
Nice.
Ooh.
Backbreaker pick up.
How many times is Claudio going to catch Komander? The answer is yes.
Cover.
Yes.
1, 2. No. Oh, I thought for
Still alive.
3 backbreakers domination. Such domination that now just a single leg with the knee in the back as well, sapping more of the energy on this breathtaking young man, Komander.
That's a deep half crab. Center of the ring, too.
Paid for it yourself, and that time the young man did. Took a lot of time to get up, some time to go about halfway across, and the big man was waiting on him. This could end things. Pick up.
Nope. Nice. I don't think I've ever seen that facebuster counter before.
Which one of these two men will go on the Fyter Fest against Kenny Omega and right now Brody King? Looking for it. He's going up top again. Cielito Lindo.
Oof. Next spot counter. I've seen like the go out into like the facebuster, but like he threw his own body all the way out. He didn't land in the sit out position. He landed prone himself.
Yeah,
It was like
no,
an
it definitely
extra
looked
torque
like,
to the rotation.
yeah, he was throwing that speed and weight into it.
Like almost over rotated out of it. Oh, got that run off finally. Been
Let's
all
go.
match searching for it. When he got the Tijeras halfway through, but not quite the same. He had to use a lot of loop-de-loops to get it off.
It was the speed of Komander adjusting after Castagnoli had other ideas, looking to get a better grasp.
Agreed. And I love that sometimes a story can be that simple in pro wrestling as, I'm going to try and hit this move because I know it's going to be really effective. But it keeps getting countered every single time you find yourself in the position to make it happen. Then you finally get it off. And there's a sense of satisfaction to it.
Got a 2 count. And just had to fight to turn
Hey, what's up, Jesse? We got you, dog.
full attempt.
We'll
What's
get
up,
you over
Jesse?
there in a
Welcome
moment.
in.
He's not stopping now, nor should he.
It's another thing I have to get used to as a with a co-host is giving the space for you to speak.
Yeah, let me get my shit in, Devin. Come on.
No, man. You get one false hope spot. That's it. You already got 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
You guys don't see it, but Devin has me on a very strict talking agenda.
Oh my gosh, got it right off the neutralizer. I honestly thought he was gonna kick out. Damn.
That was a fun
No,
match,
that's
though.
not
Good
at all.
opener.
We had complete creative liberty.
And now Claudio Castagnoli will join Brody King this coming Wednesday at Fyter Fest live, our 4-hour telecast on TBS and Max against Kenny
Agreed. Fun
Omega,
opener.
national champion.
Seeing Commander stop and take a breath. Like, bro, I feel you. You haven't stopped running. Like, right? Like, honestly, you're just now stopping to take a breath. Claudio, Kenny, and Brody Williams. Oh my God, that's that match. Just those three are already so like, what?
Right, I was so happy when Brody got that win. Oh my God, I love Brody. What a monster of a man.
It's so long overdue. You know, the thing, it's such a struggle, right? Overdue for a singles championship, but what title do you give him? Maybe the TNT title, but like, look at all the other people who could use a run with it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm sure we'll get something sometime. I mean, we gotta. Also, shouts out Brody King for getting me tickets for Dynamite that one time.
Yes, sir. This is Bridgeport, not Stanford.
Oh yeah, this is
I still can't believe the way it was. Like, the camera was so delicate to keep you off the shot. Like, literally the very person right next to you was the last person the camera panned over to when going to the announced area.
Yeah, right.
You're like, I'm right next to this guy with an orange jacket, and the orange jacket was just barely cut off by the edge of the camera.
Yeah, right. And in my head when they were doing that, I'm like, why do you guys care? It's one of the worst. It's one of the worst places in this state.
You see, right? The self-awareness, like, it definitely gave off wrestling fan I gotta be right energy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Excuse me, Swerve.
There you go. Why putting over his personal relationships? Yo, yeah. Wait. I need you to look down, right at your feet there. I think you dropped a name.
And right now, look, I owned up to it. I said,
What the-
I know I deserve what I did to Hangman over the past year and a half. That doesn't make us friends. We're not a team. We're Not a squad. We never will be. Okay?
Not a squad. Ooh.
Bigger threat. Death Riders or Hangman. It's the only time you was beefing with Hangman. It's because you wanted those opportunities. Tell me I'm lying. You wanted that world championship, bruv. You did it. The first ever black world champion. You held that thing with pride, bruv. I feel happy that it's in a briefcase. Because I don't. That belt should be around the best wrestler in the world right now, and it's Hangman.
No, it's not. I beat Hangman twice now.
Have you beat Moxley?
Have you beat me? Right, truth hurts.
Oh.
But this whole little team, this squad that you're trying to get together to go against the Death Riders, I did that already. Anarchy, I'm done with it. Don't push. Get delusional, man.
I'm not done talking.
Oh, we're throwing hands. Okay.
Here we go.
I was. Okay. Running it back on Dynamite? That was a Dynamite's transition. Did you see the AEW Dynamite splash screen transition? That was hilarious.
Also, is it just me, or do Will and Swerve wear the same colored pants like every time they're on screen together?
They do seem to have that. They do seem to do that, don't they?
Right?
Damn. Swerve is too hard-headed its own good. I mean, can you blame him? And also, let's look over at Hangman. How hard-headed did he have to be to decide burning dude's house down was a good idea? Who does? It's a two-way street. I'm glad they're coming out to catch this theme. Oh, is that why you're losing it, Ben? I remember you said something about his theme earlier. Maybe I only did what he thought was right.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's not wrong. But, yes, that's why. Okay.
And yes, there he is, and let's go to Agony.
And their opponents, first from Kanagawa, Japan, weighing 220 pounds.
I love how Ishii just kind of just that's the bang. He just kind of just carries the belt around. Seems like he only wears it around his waist for title defenses. Oh, this song.
Oh, I love this song.
I'm so glad they brought it back.
Joining him at a combined weight of 409 pounds, Roderick.
Literally straight out of my high school playlist.
100%, dude.
Right?
Yeah, I found that playlist. On that playlist slide, Kill Switch Engage, Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Breaking Benjamin.
CKY.
CK. Oh, that's a. Oh man, ooh, that's a deep pull for me. But I know I remember them. We were talking about Sick Puppies the other night as well. I remember a little bit of Sick Puppies on there. Damn. Why are you breaking? No, stop it. Love CKY. Yeah.
Yeah.
On my screen, I'm happy. Added to Takeshita. I was. Yes, Rika. This is. Oh, and we're off to the races. Openweight champions clashing. Tag teams going after each other. Correct.
You won't see a more beautiful tag team in terms of execution than RPG Vice.
So do we see them getting into some tag title contention soon? Do you think this is going to be Don Callis' family's attempt at getting into that picture? Or are we going to go more trios title route with them?
I think it could go either way. Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh,
almost kicked a fan in the face there, Rocky.
because I mean they're facing Paragon, and they're trios, and Don Callis has so many people they could just put whatever together. So like I could definitely see them going into trios.
You know, yeah. Especially once you get Mark Davis back, because he shouldn't be out too much longer.
Oh, true, yeah.
I can see him coming in with RPG Vice, and then you got 3 different styles.
Ooh.
All right. Every single time, the way he just flies off the apron, like from out of shot, it just. I want to talk about out of nowhere. That's out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Right, Riga? And the camera angle that they have for it, they did it last week too. Last week it almost looked scarier because he just like came out of nowhere, was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, dude is like 10 feet in the air with his knee to his chin and just blasts him.
Right? Like, oh man, that's a scary landing for him with his neck, so. I mean, obviously, it's safe enough for him to do, relatively speaking, but yeah, it's just like, yikes. He aimed to land 4 feet behind them, straight through. Yes, very much that.
Oh, that is very true. He's like, I'm gonna go over you, but I'm gonna land on top of you.
Right? It's like, oh, that's 10-foot distance? Right, okay. 13-foot horizontal, got you.
I'm gonna aim for 10 feet, but I'm just gonna be low enough to catch you.
Right? You can tell because he's got the drop. He's got his feet pulled back like he's yet to extend for the drop kick, but it still connects.
Right.
It's almost Shibata style, like he does in the corner.
One of these days, he's gonna overshoot that spot and just like go over the barricade.
Right? Like just barely like neckbreaker clothesline them. Like almost land back on their shoulder. Oh gosh, just dropped Roddy. The wide back for that punch.
You know, Don, we just saw a great NBA playoff game. Had you been a part of that, you'd have been thrown out. You'd have been beat up. That's a
Look at Shivani being the time traveler. We just saw a great basketball game that happens 3 days after this is being taped.
That's so good, though.
Right? No, honestly, can appreciate the product placement, the trying to be timely. It's akin to pretending it's the night that the show's being broadcast, even though everyone knows it's taped.
It's called a receipt. Some of these guys don't even know what that means anymore. It seems like every match
AEW in the beginning kind of used to fully address the taped element of it. Like with Dark, for example, they'd be like, these are the matches that happened around last week's Dynamite that didn't make it to TV. You know, until they eventually just started acting like it was the day before Dynamite.
You talk something about me, I take an eye. That's how I see it.
You bring a knife, I bring a gun. Oh, geez, you guys are nuts.
Skye versus Mina. That's going to be a lot of fun. I wonder if we're going to have Julia Hart antics or not.
A couple of them at time and a receipt that time of his own for Roderick Strong. But
Great takedown by Rocky.
Rocky, well, you're right. Great takedown by now. Oh, gotta say, Don, you are looking particularly perturbed today being here in El Paso. Any reason for that?
Listen, I chose to fly in and out of Juarez because I hate El Paso exactly this
Out
much.
loud. Are you serious?
Again into the half crab. I mean, different match, but still, that seems to be the move of the night.
Single crab. You are out of your mind, and of course that goes without
I'm
saying.
seeing a lot of those on the New Japan show later.
Good to have you with us. We're moving into the summertime, and that means All In is coming up on Saturday, July 12th in Texas.
Shivani, maybe you'd like to come over to Juarez tonight for a couple of cervezas.
You know what? I've been to Juarez before, but I'm going to
I
pass
bet you
this
have.
guy.
I bet
Where
you
you
have.
got your butt stamp? No, it's not. Oh.
Come over for a couple cervezas.
Commentary is wild sometimes.
I love AEW commentary. It's so good.
Strong to stay
They could just be so dorky in the best way.
safe ground. Takeshita is just a phenomenal performer. He can fight, he can wrestle. His feet, legs.
I love how Bryce loves getting in their face screaming at them. It's
I know,
almost
I
like
was
he's
just
trying to
gonna
lure
say-
them back.
He was like, 1, 2, 3.
Like he got up on the bottom rope, up in his face, like veins and neck bulging.
We are back on Collision, coming to you from El Paso, Texas, in a great trios match going on right now. As Roderick Strong
It was weird when people send others off the rope. Like, I'm so used to the Irish whips being done to, like, grab your wrist and, like, make you start running. So when people just, like, I'm going to grab you behind your neck and just send you to the ropes, it almost throws me through a loop. I'm like, what? What is this? Like, it doesn't feel... Like, I don't know. It feels too compliant, I guess.
Mm.
Not wrong.
A great hybrid competitor. Strikes, submissions. This man can take to the sky as well, as we saw earlier on.
Way's about to go for a dive right now? Never mind.
Ooh, big forearm.
Yeah, that was stiff. Oh, man. Seeing these two wrestlers just make me want Paragon versus Best Friends.
That'd be a good match.
I think that match may have actually had... Well, no, it would have been Red Dragon.
Hmm. Where's the lie?
I mean, where's the lie? I can't. All-timer. Feels bad. It sucks that TNA really had to go with those empty shows until, like, well into 22. Like, a lot of other places had fans around by then. Oh! 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 Ishii's kryptonite is here. Kryptonite Takeshita. Ishii, Takeshita. A big-ass German suplex. Rocky clearing the apron.
Now the double team. Back body drop. Double team
Nice.
RPG Vice. That's what it takes. Look at this.
The family is rolling, gentlemen.
They really are. Ishii is being pinned to the ring by Rocky Romero. And meanwhile, members of Paragon come to help matters out. Oh, that's changed the complexion. Certainly now.
Okay. Roddy with the chops. Never one to pull back on those.
Wow, great snap by Roderick Strong there.
Going right on to the chest and then
Nice sliding Ishii. That's sliding Ishii. It's sliding D. I mean, I guess it is a sliding Ishii, all things considered.
so close. Takeshita, deceptively large, deceptively strong and powerful. Oh!
Vice, it's like Miami Vice, but now they have grenade launchers. Just made me
They're
remember a very oddly specific cheat code for GTA Vice City.
I was literally just gonna say, we got RPG Vice before GTA 6.
That's great. Oh, that knee. Okay, that's a rebound lariat I can get behind. Oi. Half and half.
Oof.
Half and half that time by Trent, who goes down from a right-handed lariat.
Blocked. Okay.
Match we were having for you on Collision.
Dude!
Just exploded the chin.
The way they are lighting each other up. Forearm sounding like shot. Oh, no.
Here goes Bryce. Big knee.
Oh.
Twinsburg is in trouble in the right
Oh.
to the hospital.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Good go behind. Here comes
I was ready for Ishii to be put through the mat. Never mind.
Oh. That was a weird
Oh,
low blow.
into-
Ooh.
The Raging Fire, Dunzo. First to lose consciousness loses. No real, though. TK getting Claudio ready for big match. Text. Yo, you love to see it, Romanowski. How goes, by the way? Welcome in. Look at that stud.
That's my boy Alex. Shouts out to you,
Yo,
brother.
what's up? How goes, Alex? Welcome in, my man. Agreed. Banger Kalali agreed. Double Takeshita theme, you already know. Up next, okay, good. I thought that was going to be the main. But I also thought this trios match was going to be the main. So, is it going to be our feature? Our double feature of Mascara Dorada versus Hechicero. It's possible we go with Sky Blue versus Mina, which I'm here for. I'm actually really here for that.
No, I'm so glad she's back. I love Skye.
Agreed. I do think this is a commercial break, though, y'all, so y'all get to experience Solo Wyatt for a moment while I step away.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, let's make this happen. Let's see if the screen is right.
Yeah,
it is
hopefully.
not.
All right.
Technical production errors.
We're working out the kinks, folks. We'll get it down. First show, so we'll get it going soon. Step host, Ben, behave yourself. I guess. You know, Ben, keep it up. We'll have a conversation after this. Yeah, pride flags up. Hello, hello, welcome in. Yes, I'm the new co-host. I'll be on when I can and everything. Day is going really well. It's a very exciting day for me and the rest of the channel, you know, taking a step into a new era. So it's gonna be some good times. Hopefully you guys vibe with it, and yeah, gonna have some good times. Help take some load off Devin too. So he puts in a lot of work. That man is phenomenal. Oh yeah, strike at midnight. Happy Pride Month, everyone. My God, it's June already? Ugh. I'm still getting used to writing 2025 on anything.
Bro, felt. I'm still like, that's right. We're out of 2024. Oh, hold up.
Right?
I hate to do. Oh, I gotta mute the stream because this song. Oh, I can't just mute the stream like that. Oh, that's rough. Okay, we're just gonna have to talk over it. We're just gonna work with it. Hopefully, we don't get copyright struck. Cause yes, this song in particular, they come for me. They be like, yo, what are you doing over here, dude? But I can't mute the whole show, and then I can't hear what's going on. People in go position can't hear what's going on. So, I think. VOD watchers, I'm sorry if y'all are too used to having the chat there. That might not be as much of a feature. How's AEW? It has been a great time tonight. Since sing a different song to clash over the top, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to do. Is like we want to try and like fill as much air as possible. Like not even have the song get registered by their AI.
Yeah, we don't want to get copy struck in for another song though. So we'll make up our own songs.
Oh my gosh! Ooh, that's gonna be a mixed bag.
Yeah, right.
This is quite a challenge. No question about it. Bowens looking to rebound from his first singles loss in 2025 to Ricochet on last week's Dynamite.
Weapon X is set up. Don't get up. Just say it again.
Gregarious. Bowens looking to move
Rah.
on from the
Ooh,
end
better.
of the claim.
Weapon X is set up. Look at it. There we go.
Against the
Here comes
greatest
Okada.
wrestler of his generation.
I'm doing if you played your background music if it clashed and screwed up the waveform. Ooh, that's not a bad shout, Riga. Good call. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. Yes, in future instances, that's our new solution is we're just gonna have to play Enix over it. Shouts out Enix, by the way. I don't think I did that properly this stream. Just want to give another shout out to him because there is no formal deal in place. He's just simply said, "You are allowed to use my music because I technically can't stop you." And I'm like, "Well, I wanted your blessing, so I appreciate that." And since then, I've just tried to put it over at every chance. So do subscribe to his channel, even if you're not too into it. But honestly, it's great music. If you like pro wrestling mixes,
yeah, it's so good.
yeah, dude. 80s versions of wrestling themes from any era. Like how Bowens is having his match of Prime. Oh, you know what? You're right. His match is technically
true.
kicking off Prime. Yo, I mean, here on the East Coast, but all the same. Technically counts. But this is live coast to coast.
Actually, before this match gets kicked off, I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick.
Ooh, the barrel. Okay. No worries, sir. Bills.
Face of Bowens, he knows what he's got to do
There we are.
to overcome this, and I'd say overcome to
Up and
beat
back over here.
Kazuchika Okada. You're gonna have to overcome a lot, and Okada again just cool and calm, walks around, and they hook up. Here we go.
Boo. Yep, boring old Devin by himself again. It's okay till Okada. It's okay. It'll take Okada 10 minutes to actually start wrestling. We want a new toy.
Once again, Okada just
Why it's the new draw. This is where I gotta turn heel in jealousy
Across the chest.
and try to prove that I'm not the Genetti of the team.
The clean break.
Roy Bowens, a magnificent athlete, isn't he? Look at him.
Great physique, no question about it. Incredible athlete. Those five tools
I
that he
do
says are the
believe
perfect
Billy is out here with him, yeah.
athleticism, intelligence, the look.
Yo, does somebody have
factor as well.
an IWGP heavyweight title replica over by a commentary? That's dope.
Little scissor action going on. Oh. And the usually cool Okada shoves. Bowens only gets shoved. There's a foot to the gut. Side headlock now. Missed the back elbow.
Well, great athleticism there on display.
The wrestlers are kind of
Over the top.
Yo, that's a great shout. Deep cut. Why would appreciate that.
Got him down. I would think you want to keep him
I say that because he's not here to react to the Pokemon himself.
Pickup.
Nice with the Ushikoroshi.
In a one.
Made it smooth.
And a 2 count that time.
Bowens weakening up the neck of the Continental champion, perhaps, for his mollywop discus forearm.
Did he call him Intercontinental? Did I catch that right?
Chanting the scissoring here from the days of the Acclaimed. Okada slides out.
Even though he...
To take a break, moment of respite for the champion, perhaps.
Okay.
Not really a bad idea, but I do believe that Bowens is going to go after it. Trouble here on the floor.
Not going to give Okada any chance to get
I don't know about getting into a striking contest with Okada, but yeah.
Arm shot rocked. Bowens
Anti-continental. He wrestles on islands and in the water. International waters only. The International Waters Championship.
outside.
Nigel, when you hit someone with that forearm, someone with a forearm like that, you can use your elbow, the hard part, can't you?
Yeah, it's the point of the elbow. That's what
Is that the difference between an international and a global championship?
Damage has been done to Bowens. Don't go anywhere. This match will continue on AEW Collision.
Oh, Okada's got a bruise here on his bicep. What's that about?
Okada being very deliberate.
Bro isn't like working with a torn bicep, is he? Or is that just like an old injury / scar?
Leveling Bowens to pull himself up here. I'm kind of surprised.
It's always been Okada's MO. Likes to control the pace of the match.
Is his name Bowers? No. No, it's Bowens.
Style, it gives you the advantage. I would dare say that one of the mistakes we made on Sunday at Double or Nothing, we let FTR turn the match into
Continental breakfast. Excellent stuff. Alrighty.
Certainly was. I appreciate you coming out
And the
and having
boop.
my back.
He has returned to us.
Hello, hello.
The draw is back. The ratings can go up again.
Okay, like I said, you know,
Social media team, get on it.
breathing for the first few days, but,
Continental breakfast. That's so funny. Anytime I stay at a hotel and they got free breakfast, I'm like, oh, the Intercontinental Breakfast of Champions.
perfectly happy here beside you.
I appreciate that. And it was a night I will never, I'm sure many of us never forget what a night it was. By the way, running elbow.
But yes, as anticipated, Okada has taken some time to wind up. He just started to turn around Bowens' onslaught.
Respected and highly rated.
When we hit the 20-minute mark, then the match will get going.
Pay-per-view telecast.
Yes, but the match will also end at the 20-minute mark because Continental
No, I
Championship.
know, exactly.
It's so funny as Okada is like, I'm just about to start wrestling now. You ready? Ding, ding, ding. Psych.
What a crazy gimmick for him.
Right? Like, could you imagine being so good that your gimmick is that you're just slow to start up? Oh, yeah, no, Riga made an excellent reference earlier. He's effectively Regigigas with slow start ability.
That's my type of people right there.
Right? You can also like the Galactic Championship. He's too familiar with the Galaxy and open any other planet. You see, then we start getting into Universal Championship territory. Oh my God, how long until we have the AEW Universal Championship at that point? What have you? What Pandora's box have you just opened? In the photo of someone with the Continental belt sitting in a Continental breakfast completely alone.
Yeah.
It's all for them.
Yeah, I wonder what if like speculation is true, like if we're getting the Kenny Okada like unification match possibly, like I wonder like what name they might go with, or if they're gonna keep one of them.
I'm a firm believer of. I shouldn't say firm believer because I don't know if this is certain. I personally just want that it to just be the International Championship. I want the International Championship to absorb the Continental Championship, and it just simply be the title that is defended in the C2 every year. And I think that would allow for the excuse to bring in other talent from other companies and make it be a much more international tournament. And it also puts that much more prestige on the international title, which they kind of decided is their secondary championship.
Right?
Even
Yeah,
above
like
the TNT title.
don't want them to go into the Intercontinental like sphere. Like keep it your own thing.
Same. You see, Leru, apologies, because I agree with Wyatt here, and that's not trying to isolate those who feel otherwise. I'll settle if they do it, you know. I'm not going to be, like, raging on Twitter about it or something. But, yeah.
I'm
it's,
not going to go out of my way to be like, oh, come on, guys. Like, it is what it is. Whatever they want to go with.
Exactly, you know, but WWE and New Japan both have intercontinental titles associated with their history. Prestigious intercontinental titles associated with their history. They don't have international titles, prestigious international titles associated with their history. AEW has the chance to keep building on their own thing. And yes,
Also,
you can search through pro wrestling and find a bunch of other international titles, but it doesn't take away from the point. Sorry, what were we going to say?
Also, what a fun spot for these two to do, the middle finger with the scissors.
Yeah, right? I kind of talked over that, but no, that was great. The draping version of that DDT is excellent.
Scissor the bird.
Oh, is that a wing clipper? Continental.
That's fun. That's good.
It was like, fine, settled. But also, welcome in, Leroy. I don't think we said that properly. How it goes, friend? My man's also got water. We stay hydrated around these parts.
That's right.
You see that one of the prerequisites of being a co-host here is that you maintain optimal hydration at all times.
That's right. Drink water, folks.
Going good.
Backslide.
Copacution was horrible. The Copacution. I can't believe that Excalibur. I mean, I appreciate him taking the risk, but man, was it a miss.
Ooh.
And back. It's now the Earth Championship. No, we gotta beat the terrestrial championship. Give me out the title to Kyle. Name it after. International. Oh no, we're bringing a pink strap championship back. Cue that I'm bringing sexy back. Oh my gosh, Kyle Fletcher coming out to that song would have me dead.
Oh my god. Yep.
The Terra. Oh my gosh. These are Saturday night match right here. Ooh. Okay, Okada. Kind of just losing it here, bud.
I don't know why that brought me to the terrestrial from like Pokemon, the Nintendo Championship title.
Oh my god. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, let's not let me though. Okada is like. Okada is not. He's no. He's like barely into his 40s, right? There's no way.
Yeah, no, he's not that old. He's on the American circuit now. He took the Nakamura route. He's like, all right, sick. I can just chill, have fun.
I wonder if it's just a Chaos alumni thing to like surfing. Does he like surfing?
I've always wanted to try it. This looks like fun.
I can't with you. How about a mollywop? That drop kick. Rose 37. Nice. Oh,
He
laid
Omega.
that in.
It only takes one. Unless you're Omega.
I mean, GG's. Bowens, I
There
hope he can bounce
was
back.
one other person. There was one other person that kicked out, right?
Here in AEW, the only person who kicked out was Ospreay. I know. Otherwise, I know Omega has. I don't know. I can't remember who else has outside of those two. I know there's been a few. Ibushi. Okay, I was thinking Ibushi,
okay.
but I haven't seen it.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was thinking if anybody else, Ibushi. But yeah, I also don't know if like maybe Naito has once or something like that.
Loss against FTR at Double or Nothing. What's next for Daniel Garcia?
Lexi, I think a tough loss is an understatement. If I'm being honest, this was one of the hardest.
Hold on, Danny. You've been moping around now for about a week, all right? You want to fight other people's battles for you? What did you think was going to happen? Is that the first match you've ever lost? You think that's going to be the last?
Is this your version of an inspiration? What are you doing with this guy?
He's my mentor.
Magic is your mentor? Are you kidding me?
The bleep.
Fucking Daddy Magic is your mentor. Okay.
And you need to get it tuned up. You don't take it to someone who's never been under the hood of a car. You take it to the #1 mechanic in town, and you're looking at him. You need to be a part of the Don Callis family. Not listen to
Ew.
This.
Hold on. Why don't we ask Kenny Omega how good of a mentor you are? Why don't we ask Will Ospreay how good of a mentor you are?
How dare you bring those two?
I'm sick of old men telling me how to do my career. Now, why don't you get your broiled hot dog looking ass out of here?
It's okay.
Oh.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
Boiled hot dog
I
ass.
am an old man. I am a rich, successful old man. Don Callis' family wants volunteers, not hostages. I'm just asking you to do something you clearly haven't been doing for a while, and that's think. Just think. That's all.
Rigo. Oh no.
Whether you call it fat. Nah. That'd be cruel. All right, really quick. I need to change my headphones over. Yeah, so
Alrighty.
I can't hear nobody for the moment.
Crown is yours. And now here's this from DraftKings.
Gonna also adjust this. Okay, that was wild. My mouse was like invisible for a second.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, no, we love that.
Got all kinds of tech stuff going on tonight.
Yep, no, it came down on us hard. I had a feeling it wasn't gonna be the smoothest of starts, but we've had bumpy roads here before. We roll with it.
Hey, we have beautiful chat members, so I'm sure they'll understand how we're working out the kinks. So
Yes, very much agreed. Yeah. Love for frosted flakes. I love it.
unless your name is Mr. Momino.
Really?
Oh, just kidding. I love you, Ben.
Damn, Rick. I did not see Danielson talk, but yeah, I could see him returning at All In. Maybe not having a match, but returning there. Never drew a dime.
I had a nickel for every dime you didn't draw. I have two nickels.
Only didn't draw 2 dimes? Does that mean he's relatively successful? Does that mean he's only attempted to draw 2 dimes? So, I don't know.
Just
Don't ask me to
talking.
break. He's like, you've already broken this down more than I need you to. I'm good.
Don't open the hood. Just take it.
You're it's the way we aren't even an hour into the show yet.
I know, right?
You said he won't. Okay. No, yeah, no, he's been working in a backstage capacity. He's been working in a backstage capacity for years now, but also he's been at quite a few shows. There was a lot of attention brought to Double or Nothing, but that was mainly because of the Dean show happening the night previous. But I think that he's been at quite a few AEW shows since at least Full Gear. One person will have a hang up to take out Wheeler. You see, that's what I'm hoping for. You know, I really like the idea that Cam threw out the other night. Texas Death 2 between Hangman and Mox. So that way you can allow all the antics to happen.
Right, because Hangman won that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he could be like, I beat you in this match, I could beat you again. And depending on if we're going, I don't know if we're waiting for Darby, but whatever. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can see him return. I can see Darby return. Hold up. Let me get. Just realized audio is not the same. There we are, y'all. Sorry if it was a little quieter. There you go. That should be a little better. But yeah. Loki lost me. Oh, they got new nameplates. They have custom nameplates. What? Oh no, are we doing this in AEW now? People are gonna have custom nameplates, don't do this. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
Gives it a little bit of fun on screen.
But my temples. No. Hannickson editor. In Arcade.
Yeah.
Why do they keep putting Tony in this position? Right. Right? Can you not have like Lexi Nair out here? I was thinking, what's happening to... like Stoke replaced Cash or something? FTR is now Dax and Stoke.
The fact they have Tony in the ring right now, Tony Mike stand in the ring right now.
And then immediately take the mic away and they're calling on Nigel. Oh no, we're doing this.
Yep. Bye, Tony.
Why? I don't know about.
We give you an A for effort, a D for execution. But I digress. Tonight we are here in El Paso.
Got you covered for Pride on Dax got rainbows.
And that Mexican border is just
What a lad. Oh my god, he actually does.
Therefore, FTR, out of the goodness of their hearts,
Is that?
Doesn't count. This is pre-tape.
No, it is slightly modified of the.
To a future match on Dynamite or Collision. And I have the full terms of that contract right here in full. Thank you. Please. Underlay. Mommy, oh, what's poppin' tonight?
What did he say? What? What?
That's a
Did I
nice
just-
surprise.
Okay. Oh, Templario, you're already a tag team champion, bro. What? And this is not with who? Templario, one half of the strong openweight tag team champions, alongside TJP, as he has recently joined United Empire and is currently wearing his colors. Now that I think about it.
I've never really seen a full match of his, so him popping up in AEW is a nice surprise.
Right. So let me go back to New Japan. I believe Templario actually is more CMLL than New Japan.
So, we respect both of you.
Agreed.
So much.
He's got a cool mask.
Listen, we're big fans.
His brother is tatted up, too.
You can't be saying that. It's so pretty wild.
Is we are somewhat living lucha legends ourselves.
I mean, I didn't think about it like that initially, but yeah, it does look a kind of way.
So we've had gold down in how you say Mexico, and I think maybe now,
Bro.
7-star FTR a little bit too long. Maybe we become 8-star FTR. Maybe we go to CMLL and we add some gold.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I just realized there's a whole tiger head.
Could be a little warm up for us, like a nice little scrimmage.
Wait a second, hold on a second, wait a second. Wait a second. This is meant. Check.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Check.
What?
It is working. I kind of wish it wasn't, to be honest with you.
Check. Thank you. We have no issue with you. My name is Dax. Nice to meet you.
This match affect his daughter.
Dax. Very nice to meet you. That's Cash. That's Big Stoke.
I think they're saying God bless you in Spanish.
No, they're not.
Oh, now I just picked up on what they were chanting. Chanting Peado.
Really big stars
No.
in the U.S., okay? And everywhere we go, people recognize us.
They're going for the full condescending American act.
AEW and CMLL have a joint
Real,
show
recognize
on
real.
June the
No, Zach's gonna
18th
return.
At Arena Mexico. I need to get to know you guys. And the first question I think I have is, we're big stars, but how does it feel to be recognized by your countrymen? Okay. Because I don't think anybody.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Because these stupid Mighty Morphin Power Ranger masks.
Shit, you're right. He is kind of tall.
And even if you didn't have it on, they probably didn't know. So I guess my next question is, my next question is, Arena Mexico, Grand Slam, huge conglomeration between AEW and CMLL.
Well,
What would be your dream match?
choice words.
Your dream match, I would imagine.
Okay.
I would imagine your dream match, the biggest match of your career. Calm down. The biggest match.
He's like,
Calm
low-key,
down.
It doesn't matter what you say.
Literally.
I would imagine you want to wrestle FTR. Unfortunately, I'm sure that Tony Khan has big plans for us with even bigger stars. So unfortunately, we can't wrestle you guys. But I want you to know, I'm a big fan of your father, the OG Atlantis. I'm a big fan of him. He's had great matches with Viano 3. 5-time CMLL World Tag Team Champion, and even today, folks, even today, at
No, he has a
age of
finish. Oh, yeah, he's
62
talking
years
about.
old, is still wrestling. That's impressive. I'm a big fan of your father. Can I send a message, please? Yes. Can you please tell your father that I said to keep his old ass at home and not mess with FTR, okay?
Well, all right then.
My father is not here to defend himself, but I'm here. So, if you want to say something, dímelo la cara, perro!
Got a loud pop from the crowd.
Hey, I don't want any trouble. We don't want any trouble. It's all about AEW and CMLL. So,
Right?
please. Everybody.
Oh, there's your mic headshot. No chance are insane for real, man. They're so loud and clear. Oh, getting them all the way up. Step off with the drop kick. Nice. Hey there, Jesse. Welcome in. Got an hour of show left for you to catch. Beautiful Sasuke special there.
Le faltaste el respeto a mi familia, a mí, al templario, a esta bonita gente y a la lucha libre. So, see you very soon, because we are going to kick your...
I think this, off topic, but the tracksuit I think works better for Stoke. Although I did like the red and blue one.
This should be a really fun match, though. I'm excited for this.
I think this is definitely gonna be Grand Slam Mexico.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Certainly, as the arcade. Oh, yeah, that grinder. It's classic heat. This is a great match.
Hello, Mercedes. I have waited so long for you.
Reed, I was just thinking, I'm like, oh man, they can really do some dramatic tag team wrestling if they pin down the rules like FTR is obsessed with. Are they going to? No, Jesse. It's just they've already had a partnership and they already had things in the works. They had CMLL was a part of Wrestle Dynasty, the massive crossover show at the top of the year.
Well, I guess you're right. We did get something from Tony on this show. A little video package.
Right? At least, yeah. It's just reminding us of this world title match coming up. But yeah. That's a high standard to set yourself, though. So perfectly dramatic.
But unfortunately for you, I happen to be
Here, this match. You're not wrong, right? Honestly, no, you're so very right.
Yeah, the timeless gimmick is so perfect for the video packages.
Yes. The way she can be her own narrative.
Like on the mic too, of course, but like the video packages, just like it's over the top, it's fully committed, like oh, it's so good.
No, and the thing is, that's where you can fully lean into her gimmick because she's so theatrical, she's so Hollywood, so she can be her own narrator for a video package and it'd be perfectly fitting. You can throw in all the black and white effects.
Right. Yeah. No, she's got that perfect gimmick where she could be over the top and it just totally makes sense.
Certainly looks like a star, always has done, but Blue now
Oh wow, okay, was not ready for the
to try to
flashlighting.
some of the momentum that she had before. A devastating ankle injury.
Maybe don't do that.
After which she had to learn
I'll tell you, he's officially make a million WWE's best champion. No, because AAA, it in the same way ROH is not AEW, AAA is not WWE. It is owned by WWE, or rather owned by TKO. Well, I'm not sure which one is specifically owned by.
who won the four-way matchup. Sky Blue returned in Chicago to earn a title opportunity, ultimately against Tony Storm this past week.
Every time I hear her song, I just hear that Fast and Furious song.
Yes, yes, literally same. Me too. Yes. And I think that's part of the reason why people are so attached to it is because it has a sense of familiarity because of that reason, even if it's unintentional.
For sure, yeah.
No, I want Mina now to come back. It's probably done and gone, and we won't ever visit it again, but would love for her to get another crack.
Mina Shirakawa, who had that world title bout last Sunday at Double or Nothing. Aubrey Everett's the referee. Here we go. Boy, Mina Shirakawa.
There we go.
In her fourth singles match here in 2025. Recently announced her departure from Stardom. Officially announced signing with AEW about a week ago. Comes in with a lot of confidence. You can see the way she makes her entrance, the way she comes to the ring.
She's captivating, energetic certainly, but right now though, Sky Blue's not so impressed.
Going full arrogant heel with it.
Up to a forearm shot to the face.
You see at least releasing it. Right. Well, here's the thing. Mikey Ruckus did not have any hand. Well, I don't know if he didn't have any hand in the production, but it's not a Mikey Ruckus song. I'm sure he probably had some. He could have had some hand in like the finalization of it or something like that. Or, but yeah.
A miss, a roll up, looking through, and then of course it's Grand Slam Mexico, the Arena Mexico, Wednesday, June 18th. Tickets available at WTIX.com. All of our great events coming up in the summertime. What a summer it's going to be right now.
You see, Sky Blue is this weird juxtaposition about her character because she is caught up in all the spooky woo-woo, but then she also has this extremely grounded, bully-like personality.
Yeah, she's like spooky mean girl.
Right? Exactly. It's like if a mean girl is also goth.
Palm strike from Shirakawa, right upside the jaw. A hell of a counting for herself, Shirakawa. This past Sunday against Tony Storm.
Sure was.
She may not have won the title, but she won the respect of the AEW Women's Champion.
Got a little bit more lucha on the show. Which, speaking of, probably going to have ourselves a lucha main event.
Down on the one, two. You just reminded me of that kiss.
Those girls.
It was
nostalgic
These
glaze.
fans want to meet us about like the way we weren't prepared.
With good reason.
Yes.
They could try again. Yeah.
Right now,
Girls from the craft. I'm afraid I don't get that reference.
Head first and paid for it.
Moment too late.
But no, yeah, that makes sense. No disrespect, but I don't think Gates of Agony in action is main eventing.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be, yeah.
That'd be a weird move. We'll just end on an enhancement match real quick.
Right, unless there was like a main event segment afterwards, and we don't have
Right.
anything in the books. Yeah, but not AEW. I consider taking the title off her. Ooh, do you think? Oh, go position check. Do you think Skye becomes champion before the end of the year? I mean, I don't have to answer, but I still had fun doing it. Yeah. I see where you're coming from, dethroning Red. Sky Blue and Red Velvet, they do kind of have this history in AEW because color names. But yeah, I think that'd be fun.
I mean, I'd love to see her with an AEW title, but I don't know. It's just like a heavy scene right now. Like, I mean, we got a good half a year left, so, but I could totally see an ROH run.
Yes, alternatively though, because she did used to do ROH, so she could always go back to that. But alternatively, if they're coming around soon enough, World Tag Team Championships, AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships alongside Julia Hart could even be the first champions.
I was gonna say, yeah, Julia Hart, those two, yeah, that'd be awesome. I love both of them. They're as a tag team, they're great. They synchronize together very well.
So yeah, that's my answer. If tag titles are showing up this year, then they'll be champions. I think they'd be great first heel champions to overcome.
Yeah, to get the babyface run for the titles, yeah.
I'm thinking GYV is the first ever NXT UK Tag Team Champions kind of run. Just like a solid 3-4 month run of excellent defenses where they're just out wrestling their opponents in less than favorable ways. Especially because they could do this angle where they could be the kind of team that gets in the heads of their opponents and starts tearing them apart. You know, imagine a tag feud between Julia and Skye up against Willow and Chris. Are you sure y'all are on the same page after everything you've been through?
Right.
Would be one of the most sensible ways to do a can they coexist story. Appreciate that, Jesse. Thank you so much. I'm glad because Wyatt's here to stay, and I really hope y'all like it, because I do.
Oh, thank you, Jesse. I really appreciate that.
Can I get over them belonging to the same unit? But her being heel and Brody being face? Yeah. But, I mean, you see, the thing is, I feel like Brody is... I mean, he does come out of the face temple, so let's just establish that. But I feel like he is less face and more force of nature. You know, he just happens to be really lovable. But I think at a moment's notice, he can be the monster everyone fears. This guy becoming champ early 2026. That's a shout.
After what we saw earlier in the ring, we have an announcement from Tony Khan. He has made another match for Fyter Fast 4-hour coming up Wednesday.
That rolling forearm was rough. Okay, so never mind. That's happening. That tag match is happening next week at Fyter Fest. We got another match announced, sir.
Vicious talk on the Dragon Screw. Sky Blue clutching. The right knee.
Kind of like that dynamic for two characters to have a connection, even if their roles clash. I can agree with that as well. And it's not like they're going to be getting involved in each other's matches, you know. Yeah, Mina is bringing in some heavy strikes. You seeing this? Ooh.
Second attempt with the kick.
Oh, package.
Now underneath the top buckle.
Boy, and she nailed her with the kick.
Oh, way to go for Shirakawa.
Oh, cheeky.
Sky Blue's going to give us somewhere.
Yeah.
1, 2.
I think she made a mistake not trying to pin her arms down. One strand of hair just sticking off.
Don't we just love it?
Got the alfalfa, the side alfalfa going.
All that time, Mina just right now looks like almost like dead weight after that.
Slow to her feet, certainly Shirakawa. A little bit left in the tank. Not a lot of mustard behind those forearms.
Let me twist, please.
Wasabi, as the case may be.
Back and forth they go. Mina follows Skye into the ropes. Skye will follow Mina in.
Oh, the Shining Wizard on the ropes. Nice.
The arm up.
Yeah, it did look like Mina kind of blocked it a bit.
That big thrust kick. She's going for code blue.
Oh, okay, that was nasty.
But Mina countered it.
Oof.
Shirakawa takes the knee.
I love that they're getting some time too.
Yeah, for real.
And now, Mina Shirakawa. As Sky Blue tries to get up to the top, or to her feet, that is, as well. And Mina's up top.
Nice.
A neck breaker. 1, 2, no.
High stack and everything.
On the pin as well. Really forcing Sky Blue to expend more energy to kick out. Calling for the glamorous Mina driver. High angle, reverse DDT. This is what she used to beat Julia Hart last week.
Jesse.
Rolls forward. 1.
I mean, they try behind you. He's big enough to share. She's no. You see, I had to make myself look like the bigger star. That's why I'm a little bit higher. That's why I'm a little bit taller. You see,
if you guys go back and look at the
inside?
thumbnail, he made himself like a quarter of an inch taller than me, even though we're the same height. So he's big leaguing me right now.
And there's the win. Got her with that verdict. I keep forgetting what she calls it. Ricochet having the same finisher is weird to realize. Yes, although Ricochet does use it at a different like stage in his moveset, you know? That makes sense. That move broke my hand. Oh, there she is. I was wondering where Julia might be. In the house.
Base boy.
Enjoy it, AEW. Appreciate you, fan. Thank you. Here she comes. We do have some
Look at her go.
timeless. Everybody loves Mina. The way she's keeping that Heartless in.
Turn around, Tony. Oh, she did, and out goes Julia Hart. And watch out. Here comes a hip attack.
Oh. Oh my gosh, especially if Tony ends up dropping the title, then we could see her and Mina in a tag team.
On Collision. Let's take a look at these two gigantic men.
Ooh, times.
Not her in some like 60s like housewife attire type
yes,
deal.
you see this thing? I'm like, oh my gosh, she's. Wait, what?
This is when your destiny is forged, where the weak wither and the strong persevere.
Can you rise to the occasion?
This is where you find out who you are, and if you're worthy of what you seek.
Are you willing to gamble?
Right.
If you want to try your luck, step up!
Paradise lies just beyond the gates.
The gates of agony.
Devious ass smile. I know they actually have the music playing this time. They care with you. Enjoy it? Absolutely, dude. Trust me, I would not be going out of my way to chase this show down 3.5 hours after its normal airtime, sitting through basketball, if I didn't love it.
Yeah, finding that out like almost last minute. That was a good surprise for us.
Y'all, we went live an hour-ish early. Imagine if that was 3.5 hours early.
Oh my god.
Oh, I would have fully, because we did that with Rampage one time. I was telling Watt about it earlier. We did that with Rampage one time last year, and I ended up was like, nope, end stream, delete VOD, reset stream. We're going live proper time in an hour, because it was like I'm gonna sit here for the whole length of a Rampage episode trying to vamp. Exactly.
I'm actually gonna go grab some more water really quick.
Bet. Might be a good time for a full break then. Because that's something I need to do as well. But yes, agreed, Rika. You're back. And I'm back in the moment. And the gates have opened. But yes, to go back on what Riga said before the break. Agreed. Big agree. They need to like get a sustained run going. I feel like the most sustained run they had was as six-man tag champs alongside Brian Cage and the Embassy.
Well, like the big video board said, Nigel, the gates are open. And here comes Agony.
Open for business indeed. Fearsome, commanding and imposing. The most scary men in professional wrestling today. Toa Leona. Their opponents here.
And their opponents, Chivo Kaminari and Cosmo Orion.
He did not just do some Ben 10 shit. Did y'all see him with his little Omnitrix gestures? That was excellent. Oh, man.
My boy Ben Tennyson represent.
Right, dude? That takes me back to my childhood. I remember watching that show episode by episode when it first came out.
Oh, one of my favorite shows as a kid.
Agreed. I followed it through every iteration, even the last one as much. Well, not the revamped like chibi version, but Omniverse, I think it was called.
Yeah, no, Omniverse. I loved Omniverse.
I agree. The art style was a bit different. The writing was a little bit different, but I adapted. I was good with it.
And here goes Cosmo. And there goes Cosmo again.
Cosmo Orion? What's that? Also, New Japan announcing Tanahashi's final match dates, and one of them is Forbidden Door. She face. Ooh. Danielson's an interesting. I don't know, because I feel like we were alluding to something when he appeared at Double or Nothing.
So, who is this? Cosmo and who? I've never seen these guys before.
Cosmo Orion. I did not catch the other guy's name. Ray apparently knows Cosmo Orion. She's very familiar with a lot of indie workers
Doesn't
across.
surprise me.
yeah. She's an encyclopedia of knowledge.
Yeah.
This is why she is our head mod.
Yep.
Is this the 4 hour to fight us? No, that is Wednesday. What were we gonna say?
Wednesday.
Were we gonna say what? My bad.
Oh no, I was just gonna say Rayo's our WrestleWiki resident.
Right. Hello, Kaminari. Okay, gotcha. But yes, Fyter Fest is going to be Wednesday. I believe it's going to be normal Dynamite start time. Will just simply go 2 hours longer. Effectively, it will be Collision. So for anybody who's DVRing the show and stuff like that, that's how it will register for you. But it will effectively be one live broadcast streaming across 4 hours. I'm not sure if they're going to actually... Oh. That was so stiff.
Yeah,
Period. I just got that part. Uh-oh.
I
no.
love when they go flying off the pounce, but when they just get stiff like that.
Jesse, it was not intentional. That was crazy. Yeah, that pounce was intense. I don't even think Jesse noticed. Did not need to do that. The stack 'em, smash 'em. Wow.
Got that BK stacker. It's cool to see them getting like a squash enhancement match, because that's telling me that they're slowly setting them up into maybe a bigger tag scene match.
I'm hoping that's the case. You know, keeping them tempered. You know, they're not hot, they're not heated up, but keeping them warm.
Right. Oh, here we go.
Wow, we spoke it into existence.
I'd be happy to take a picture with every single one of you, but I need you guys first to sign this petition to acknowledge that I am the best wrestler alive. Is that okay with everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is a legal document. I want you to witness
This is a legal document.
that I am the best wrestler.
Bro, what?
Bunch of
Mark
paid
Sterling.
off marks.
Perfect. First row, you guys ready to take pictures?
Yeah, with this guy. Welcome in, Karma. Gilbert Kramer,
Hello,
Salsa
hello.
Seltzer. How goes? That's a fun name. What are we doing? What happened? Did someone jack his shit? Someone take his shit? Wait, what did I not notice? Right? All of a sudden, I glanced over for a second to see the emotes, and then I looked back, and dude was running off. Oh my god, this trios match.
I was almost half expecting, like him coming out with Max chasing him behind, like when Hangman was chasing Max. Was it Hangman? I'm pretty sure. He was chasing him around like week to week, and it was almost like the same segment, and they've been doing it for like a week straight.
Yeah, I remember that. Damn, my dumb ass. I completely forgot about this trios match. I didn't put it on the. I didn't put it in the description. Oops.
The ungovernable faction, the Viscount of violence, if you will. Roosh,
I'll fix that.
world
This
champion,
the,
who held that title with an absolutely commanding brutality. Both he and his brother Drillistico, second generation competitors. Their father
Oh, is that what happened, Riga? Oh, okay, I missed that.
come from good stock.
And their opponents, accompanied by Layla Gray, Top Flight, and A.R. Fox.
I feel bad having forgotten about this match, at least in terms of putting it on the in the description.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it wasn't in the description, but I saw the graphic a couple times. So.
Right, yeah. Everything is more fun with the trios. No, that's been super proven so right to me. So fun fact, right? Or fun little thing about me is for like the first 6 or 7 years. It was 2012. So like my first 5 years as a pro wrestling fan, I hated 6-man tags. I just thought it was cluttered. I thought it was like not everybody got to showcase themselves enough. It felt like everybody like got a debuff in them. And that largely was due to how the WWE TV production style of the matches is. But then when the Shield versus the Wyatts happened, my opinion completely changed on it.
Oh, take me back.
For real, dude. That's what won me over on that style of wrestling. And slowly but surely, I grew to respect it more and more. And then in other environments, came to appreciate how much differently they can be produced. And thus can be a little more entertaining for my liking. Like New Japan, for me, I feel like they've mastered the art of the multi-man tag.
Oh, for sure.
They have cards full of them, and it never gets old.
Also, I know we were talking about this last night. I did figure out which year I came back into wrestling. It was for WrestleMania 31, because that was the big Roman Brock match with the heist of the century.
Oh yeah. Like. Oh yeah, that was like 2015. So now I see why you're thinking that year.
Because I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't see WrestleMania.
Yo, the Lope. Oh. Nice. I thought he lost his footing for a second. Bro.
Oh.
The way he's so floaty, he can't help but do a senton. Like the bro was just going for a tope, but he is just so aerodynamic. He can't help it. Almost forgot to do my job. Thumbs up, gang. Yes, thumbs up, gang. I have not called enough for that on stream, admittedly. Yes, hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so, please. And thank you. It's a quick little thing. It's a quick little thing you could do. Quickest, easiest, most free way to. Oh, that step over Pele is so cool. I forget he does it until he does it.
Ooh.
Going for. Oh, you shouldn't have waited, dog. Ow, the double bump.
I'm waiting for Roosh to just be like, all right, F it. I'm about to stiff someone so hard. You take this for real.
Just draw a line with his foot. You see that? That's the work shoot line. Steps over it.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was at the show and he knocked out Rich Holiday with that double knee, I was like, oh God, somebody needs to tell Roosh that it's not like, come on.
Roosh, Eddie Kingston, we need to get these lads in a room and really explain to them how pro wrestling is a work.
Right.
Getting AR Fox into the corner.
Scam it. Ooh, I should check it. We're gonna get LFI's Trios champions. Ooh.
I think eventually for sure.
We gotta, right? Like we can't wait. We can't wait till like 2027 to do that shit. Like this has gotta happen. Sooner.
But at the same time, I feel like we need to get more, like almost more like character work, like maybe some more promo, like.
That's a shout.
Because they are really good, of course, absolutely, like Jesus. But yeah, I think if we get a little bit more character work out of them and them getting the titles and having that new like character drive, like that'll make them such a better act for like the fans to want to like see their next matches and everything, and like the promos they're gonna cut.
Big agree, dude. We've seen a few of those kind of things, and what I was wagging my finger in agreement with is Rhea's message about Mortos with a TNT title run. No, I'm so serious. It's a television title. Why aren't we getting more 4 or 5 week reigns? It is okay to hot potato that title because the title's been defended so frequently. Sure. Let's get into a little run where we go through like an 8-month time span where we have like 6 different champions, and let one of those champions be Mortos.
Yeah, and it's not to say like we haven't had some really good champions, but like, yeah, it being a TV title, like it can be defended a lot more often. They could switch it up. Like I feel like that'd be fine for a little hot potato action.
Exactly. I'm so here. I think a hot potato done wrong makes it look like you're just trying to rack up accolades for people. Hot potato done is right makes it look like a hotly contested division that just can't seem to sit.
Yeah, and everyone's like, I want that belt. I need that belt. I'm putting in these like banger matches like back to back. Like, yeah.
Agreed. Beast Artita. I need more to the belt. Any belt. Make him women's champion out of it. Oh no. Harley Graham and Beast Mortos for AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
No, give us some intergender tag titles.
Mixed tag team champions.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, they've talked about that. Apparently, according to Kenny Omega, that has been discussed at one point.
I mean, now that we've been getting for Anna Cream the Arena, we had like the mix, like we had the intergender stuff with some great spots between the men and the women. And then we had the trios match on Dynamite. Like, I feel like we're slowly heading into that era where it's gonna be okay for that to be on like national TV, and I'm so ready for that.
Ooh, yes, dude, big same. Oh man, Mick that's a great shout. Top TNT champions. I think you could agree with all of those. I think Cody would probably be the most debatable out of those 5, honestly, and I still think he had a great run. But, well, it depends on his first run. I think would probably be his best, most would say. But a lot of people could gravitate towards his 3rd run because of the contract intrigue that surrounded it. It was a very short run, but yeah. We're getting the greatest TNT champion.
Not that it was as bad at that point, but for Cody, I loved him in AEW. He was always good, but like the fans just weren't feeling it, you know?
He so badly wanted to be... The character he is in WWE right now is what he wanted to be in AEW, and the AEW audience just wouldn't want that white meat babyface.
True.
Cody, then Brody, then Darby. I can hear that. Yeah, no, honestly, on that, I could almost entirely agree with McCaff's lineup, but replace Cody with Brody. Not Jr., Mr. Brody Lee, as I previously said. Although, clusterfuck winner, Brody Lee Jr.
Oh, yeah. I feel terrible for admitting this. I was thinking Brody King, and I was like, wait a minute, he wasn't champion. Mr. Brody Lee, I can't believe... I feel terrible for not thinking about that. Oh, my God.
Brody King should be one of those people in that TNT hot potato situation we talked about.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I've been begging for a Brody King singles title run.
A lot of people have, so it's
such a beast.
Exactly, and it's like, no, I'm with you. There's a lot of situations where fans are like clamoring for something, and I'm just kind of like, let it be. This is not one of those. No, the fans are right. Singles title on his shoulder because it can't fit around his waist because dude is a fridge, and that's part of what makes him so awesome.
How many big matches is he gonna be in until just give him a title? Like, come on.
Yeah, no, he's become that type of guy. The depth giant, you know, he's gets the good wins, he's established a force, but when it comes time to that big accolade, it's more so the person conquering him rather than him acquiring said accolade. you know, people overcome Brody King.
Ooh,
Damn.
Top Flight.
He
putting on
landed
some
hard on that
classic
DDT.
tag moves.
No, yeah, no, Top Flight. So they're so great with the classics and with some innovation. Oh, the way he floated like a lawn dart. He was like an arching torpedo in the skin the cat drop kick. So cool. What are they about to do? Vault. Oh, the height.
My fellow Stateman.
Still a look of concern on the face of Layla Gray.
Layla rocking the full Texas garb.
Reason LFI can always come back. Just like that. Oh.
Smooth by Dralistico. Okay, very clever. Springboard, middle rope turnaround destroyer. Tough lady. It's one thing to just do the springboard like Komander does over the top, but to turn around off the middle rope like that, aim, catch, and then flip, epic.
I love when people do that, like dodging a clothesline into the kip up on the top of the shoulders, like
the kip up drop down to
just
kip
watching.
up. AR Fox is the innovator of that, I feel. A lot of things that we see a lot of people do today, AR Fox innovated, or at least prototyped. Oh, it was a do. Oh! That was the set.
Oh, how does he do that at his size?
That's what I'm saying. His bro is so girthy. Goes through the rope, soars halfway there, and then goes, oh, wait, let me hit a twirl.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you mess with the bull.
You get the horns.
Oh my god, his eyes.
The glass eyes, yeah.
Bro is gone. Bro is gone.
Yeah, there it is. Honestly, like, I thought it was going to be a little bit quicker than that, but no, I'm glad it went the length that it went.
Big same. Remind us why Top Flight is great. If they're gonna keep taking losses like this, they need to showcase exactly why they're so excellent. And AR Fox is AR Fox. I'm finally glad he's out of the proverbial doghouse. Is getting utilized the way he should, for lack of a better way of putting it. Oh my God, no! And I think we're getting ourselves a trios program.
I've been snapped with an extension cord before at work by accident. That shit don't feel good.
No, it does not. Like, bro, that's not. And something tells me there's no such thing as a working cable.
Yo, that Bailey kick was so good.
I love that they're out here in bare feet, no shoes, have an ass. 100% of the time can relate.
Did Bailey like take Osprey or Swerve's pants to come out here?
Right?
Wednesday night.
Yo.
Man tag team action. I took a L. John Moxley caught me in your little bulldog choke. Rep call for the bell. Ding, ding, ding. It happened. Now Thursday.
Smash it against that green cable, right?
When I get home, and he said, "Daddy, did you quit last night?" I said, "Son, no, I did not quit. I will never quit. You win some and you lose some in life, but you never quit, and I did not quit. But you see, the predicament I'm in now is my kids are doubting me. Mox, I want you one-on-one, Denver, Dynamite. This ain't about that title you got. This about something bigger than that for me. So I'm gonna have the wife line the kids up in front of the TV, and they gonna watch me whoop a man's ass. So Mox, you better be ready.
Oh no. Oh no. I fear Mans is offering himself up on a platter.
Yeah, but gotta love Mark.
Right. No, I see what you say, Riga, with that green cable. I appreciate him not putting the referee in the position of looking like a dumbass with it. You know, it's like, now I'm just going to do something that's going to make the referee take 60 seconds to do something that would take 5, so I can beat you up with a score and choke you out.
Man up.
That dude is real. All right, Kevin Knight and Nick Wayne should be back next week. Yes, McCass. I'm wondering, I haven't looked at the Night 13 lineup for the show yet, but I think I know Kevin Knight is expected back imminently. However, I am not certain if Nick Wayne's working that final show or not. So let's check that right now. They should have that lineup. The show's in like 6 hours. The UK. Walked through from the door for last UK match.
We're heading to the main event now, right?
Yes, I do believe so. We should be heading into that.
Alrighty.
We got about 20 minutes left in the show.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go use the restroom for the last time for tonight.
Bet you. No
Alright.
worries, Doug. There's a checkout. There's a little New Japan action. We're gonna be opening with it. Yeah, Kevin Knight is gonna be on that card. Let's see if Nick Wayne is also gonna be on that card, teaming up with El Phantasmo, Shota Umino, and Mao against TMDK, headed by ZSJ. Okay, they're bringing out the big guns. And Tsuji gonna be on the card as well. What? Gato versus Evil? Okay. Oh, is that because of the dive and stuff from the? Okay, I'm seeing the headlines and stuff. Well, yeah, that's all New Japan stuff. Gonna be doing that about 6-ish hours. If anybody's gonna be up at that time, depending on where you're at. Won't focus too much on that here right now, but yeah. It looked like a fun show, and I'm happy that it's gonna be the case. Devin Owens have their match. Jesse, it's so the redundancy of the 2 honorifics. Team or not? I'm gonna find one in the trios. Head up. Yeah, Rooster's crazy eyes are kind of insane. They're legitimately scary. There it is. Oh yeah. Glad I got that. Oh, Kevin Knight! We'll be back. We're already getting the Kevin Knight match announced. Let's go. Ooh. There's that tag match. In-ring debut. Let's go. Yo, this match is gonna be so fun.
Oh, I can't wait. Sorry if anyone heard my alarm go off. I had to run upstairs and carry the dog back to the bedroom.
You're all good. Better responsibilities do go hard.
Call me Wyatt Omega.
Like Omega caring for the doggo. Hell yeah. They went from 1 match to 6 in like 1 segment, right? How'd that happen? I don't get the honorifics. Oh, you don't? I see. Yeah, so different ones seeing different things. I probably shouldn't get into all of that explanation, but yeah. We're looking into it.
As he looks to advance for an international title opportunity next week at Fyter Fest.
The way I only like 3 weeks ago learned that this was in fact not Lince Dorado. Not Lince Dorado, what am I saying? Grand Metalik. I thought I got away from that mistake. I kept mixing their names up back around the start of 205 Live. That being Grand Metalik and Lince Dorado. But yeah, so Grand Metalik
205 Live. I
went
forgot
by the
that
9.
was a thing.
Right? Honestly, it was anything. Mascota isn't Grand. No, apparently this is Mascota Dorado 2.
The scintillating of it. One of the reasons why this young man is being called by many pundits the next Mystico. He's teamed with Mystico and CMO where they're the current.
Which says my go. Understandably so, dude. Tekker's god right there.
That exciting offense against Hechicero.
True master of that.
Just got really cold in here all of a sudden.
Feel that doesn't that I don't know how that happens sometimes because I'll be like that too. I'm like, wait, I've adjusted no error settings or anything like that.
I mean, I'm next to 2 windows, and the heat's not on, so it could be that.
Dragon Lee is not Bandito. Maybe one of them went by the other name, but it could be wrong.
Now remember, already we know that Brody King has made it. Earlier we found out Claudio Castagnoli will go on.
That's the main event. Indeed it is, Dara. We got Mascara Dorada versus Hechicero here in the main event.
Of Fyter Fest. That's coming up next Wednesday. That's right, 4 hours.
That's a win.
And on TBS.
Yeah, that's right, Riga. That's where I go back and forth because it does feel like Dorado might be the choice here. But
Yeah, he's been putting some work in lately, so.
That's exactly it. Like Hechicero's gotten the feature matches, but Mascara Dorado's been like around more.
Right, but I feel like for like AEW product, he's been getting some shine to him lately.
Okay. So you know, almost got the Ron Miller special going on here.
The golden mask.
Into his own ankle lock.
Holds a well over 20 for Hechicero.
Now split in the calf here. And this is where he gets to his science. Alchemy, that was the word I was looking for.
Jesse, I have the same feeling, but I feel like Kenny's gonna win that match and unify the belts, if that's where it's headed.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure. Yeah, you see, the thing is, like, I think that match happens, but I'm not 100% they're gonna do the both titles thing.
Right, yeah, that's the only thing where I'm like, oh, they could do it, but.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, it would have to be something. It would have to be a crazy way of justifying one of them taking a loss at this point in their careers, you know. But I do think that if one of them could afford to take a loss before All In, it would be Okada to kind of be like, "Wake the fuck up, buddy."
For sure. Does he have a singles loss
in AEW? No.
So. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
actually, yes, he does. What am I saying? No, he does. He took a loss in C2 and a draw as well.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to. What's that loss too?
No way. He's about to. No.
Excellent. The way he stood
that is
up
awesome.
in that. Oh.
But yeah, I feel like it'll benefit Omega more until Okada really gets that like serious character kicked back in.
That's right. It was Fletcher. That's right, because people were like, because Okada hadn't taken a singles loss to somebody under 30 in like some odd years.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, that was Kyle, huh?
Women's Fantasy Week. It makes a lot of sense. Everybody wants Super Okada back. Yeah, you see, the thing is, I kind of want Super Okada back before that match. You know, so I feel like that shell shock of him losing that title would be a good idea. But then again, what do you do about that? Do you have him win it right back and still do the unification? Do you just keep the title separate after all?
Right. I'm hoping as we slowly get into that build, we get like main event. Ooh, we get main event Okada and main event Omega, and they just they go off. Oh, I'm so excited for that.
The way that match could actually main event All In, depending on the builds going into it.
Like I don't think they would main event, but an opener, ooh, that would eat.
Oh, but that would be such a hefty opener because you already know they're gonna want to be out here hitting some like 40-50 minute shit. What are we doing, dog? Why? Oh wow! The head hit, yeah. I think draw time limit or DQ. I'll cry. Did he have left story building? Ishii back? Oh yeah, I imagine so. Ibushi's having visa issues, which is why he's not around as much.
Yo, he domed him on that.
I did not catch it. Please show us a replay.
I mean, that was pretty gnarly. I hope they do. Nope.
Nope. Nechisero just laying some strikes in at the moment.
How he wrestles in that mask is pretty crazy. Like, I've put on like a legit lucha mask with the like the black like grade over the eyes, and it's like yeah you can see, but like to be doing all the things they do with that on is insane.
Dude, big agree. It's and yeah, no, I've worn one of those like merch masks before. A friend of mine had a Rey Mysterio mask, and it's just like the way it cuts off your peripheral so much is like, oh, that's already a detriment to you. Like, it's just kind of wrestling,
right? Like even if
detriment.
Even if it's like thin mesh to be able to look through, just a mask in general to like get like you were saying, the peripherals, like man, like props to luchadors for doing that and doing the style they do, you know.
For some reason.
Agreed. Oh no, he's about to try and take off the mask.
He's asking.
Oh yeah, oh my god. Well, disrespectful. Kind of, Jesse. Like, we had Komander versus Claudio earlier, and that was a major clash of styles between the high-flying Lucha Libre and the grounded strongman powerhouse style. And then we had, on last Wednesday, we had the rematch between Josh Alexander and Brody King, and that was just heavy hitter city. Just different weight class. We just had heavyweight versus super heavyweight there.
Oh yeah, you're totally right, Jesse. The breathing too with the closed mouth mask, like, oh my god, I can't imagine.
Ooh, yeah. Because, yeah, again, screen there, sure, but, like, imagine you get the spit knocked out of you once. Now it's on the inside of your mask like that. Like, there's so much.
Yeah, right. Don't be chewing no gum now.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the way. You can't spit it out.
Yeah.
Hey, imagine you got some facial hair, now it's all stuck in your mustache. Oh. Yeah, Bandito does it with the breathing. It's funny because I saw Bandito lift up his mask one time to do a little whistler thing or something like that. It was just a few weeks ago. And I was like, wow, your mask is surprisingly loose. Like, you could take that off so quick.
Actually, a fun little spot. I feel like I've never really seen this before. Like, the opponent will, like, lift up the mask, like, halfway. Like they're, like, trying to get the mask off, but it doesn't come off, but their mouth isn't up, and all of a sudden they get super kicked or something out of nowhere, and then they can fly the gum out.
Yeah, oh, there you go. That's good. Because, yeah, what that always is like, oh, a tooth kind of thing.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Classic Takeshita is getting too much heat. I'm scared. Oh.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, oof. Beautiful.
Wow, how does he?
He's so floaty with these Ranas. Oh, wow, the Tornillo Plancha.
Also, love the colorway on his gear.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, the silver rather complements the purple and gold. Nice.
I really like that it's mostly silver in the front with the purple accent, but on the back side it's mostly purple with the silver accent.
Yo, great shout. Yeah, you're right. He's got a view of his honey. Yeah, that mask, for example, like those eye holes are so small. You got to be owl with it. Head on a swivel.
It looks like that Hechicero just threw him off.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, he flipped him a little too far, though. He can't quite get those body scissors. He's got him up. Oh, but the rotation. Yeah. That was his way to escape, and Dorado did it.
First fix bit.
Oh, we're getting into these. You got to be careful. Yeah, it's got to. After the 3 or 4 pins, you want to. Ooh. Nice.
Come on. Give us two
Great
more.
force.
2 more. Here. 1.
Oh, we're finally separating. Oh, chain was broken. But yeah, that's exactly it. Once you start getting to like that 6th, 7th pin, you really risk taking a loss because it gets dizzy.
Oh, double drop kick.
Think of the same thing. Let's get it as simply as
What a great match so far.
Dude, big agree. Well deserving of the main event, despite not being contracted talent. You can appreciate like this is a byproduct of crossover, you know. And honestly, I prefer this much more than I do your just feature trios match on ROH because there's stakes
sure.
to this. We resonate with the wrestlers much more.
Corner to corner from Hechicero, who elevates Dorado. Who gets out.
Well, okay, the discus shoulder barge is an interesting one. I feel like it was supposed to be a lariat, but he realized he was not lined up right. Oh? Yo. Where are we going with this? All the way around to Harris.
Ooh.
Nice counter. Back roll. Front roll. Okay. Oof. Didn't hook between the legs. Might have given him just a little bit more leverage.
I am very happy though that we're like either way we're getting a luchador in that mask in the 4-way.
It was guaranteed once we saw this match announced. So now we're definitely going to have like a full international lineup for the match. And honestly, I kind of dig that being a thing that happens more often. Oh, no, you're right. Like I was caught. I was like, yeah, like dragon screw. But then I saw how close he was to the rope, and like crotch-wise, I'm like, did he also get crotched on the rope?
Yeah. Anytime I see a dragon screw, I'm like, that's a broken kneecap right there.
Like they always look so gnarly. But, nice.
Big standing bow.
Steal. Stealing it. Something tells me Hechicero was about to start trying to knot him up.
Alright, here's the double down spot. We're about to get some shit going off. Get the yay boos in.
Wow, I was going to say going to the attack first. That was not the case. Big overhand thrust, slap, and another one. Oh,
Nice.
open himself up. Good God. Dorado says, come on, fire back, and he did with punches to the jaw. Sarah's going to hit the near side ropes.
What?
Ooh.
That's a new spin on the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, no pun intended.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I feel like I've never seen that variation before.
You know, honestly, a safer one at that.
Yeah, I mean, he got him a little low, like he didn't have his knees fully up, but I do like the way that looked.
Agreed. Yeah, you hear me talk all the time about the stacked joint situation. That avoids that struggle.
Right.
And once again, Hechicero goes to that knee.
Like that was a little tilt-a-whirl skull breaker, kinda. Yeah, like what I said, it was a little overshot. The legs weren't kind of where they needed to be, or rather, the body didn't land where they needed to be, but still. Oh, I think he's feeling Poison Rana. Because I'm not sure what you were going for. Never mind. What did you say I'm going for? Avalanche electric chair, maybe? Oh, we still made it happen. Avalanche poison Rana. Oh, I think this is the beginning of the end here.
Shooting star?
I'm thinking he's doing the rope step senton. No, shooting star, you're right.
Yeah.
Floaty is hell shooting star, and he's in.
There it is.
There you go. GG's. Damn. Look, you wanted Echisado, but I totally get it. You can't get shit. Oh, I hear the good news.
Good news, everyone.
Yes, this is a nice show looking like this is a nice lineup thus far, and I still think there's room to squeeze a couple more matches on it. Good, make them be women's matches.
Very fun show.
So fun. Even though we went live a little early, so worth it to do to have Sarah Round made it happen. Even if basketball tries to ruin our fun as wrestling fans all the time. But yes, y'all, that was AEW Collision. Thank you to everybody who hung out with us through and through, stopped by for even a little bit. Thank you all for giving Wyatt such a warm welcome. He's going to be a great addition to the team.
Yeah, this was so much fun. I feel like we had a pretty good first stream, despite the hiccups that we had. So, but yeah, let us know what you guys think. Let us know how I did for my first show, and if I did bad, you can lie.
You can. He's okay with it. Go ahead.
Don't tell Devin.
But no worries, y'all. If you're enjoying Wyatt you're about to get the summer of Yap upon us, starting with Fyter Fest. Moyo's going to be there. Next Saturday, there is no Collision due to Fyter Fest, but what there is going to be is a pair of GCW shows. It's Survival Weekend between Tournament of Survival 10, Cage of Survival 4, 5 p.m. Eastern, both nights on Saturday, Sunday, June 7th and 8th. Wyatt's going to be joining me for that as well. And then, of course, actually, I believe Summer Blockbuster, who will not be able to make it, but then from then on out, it should be pretty much every AEW stream, at least for the summer.
Yes, sir. Well, got the work obligations, but yeah, summer, I'll be around as much as I can for sure.
Mm-hmm. And rest assured, he is a permanent fixture on the weekends at the very least.
Yes,
so, yes.
Absolutely.
I'm glad he is here. I'm glad y'all really enjoy the company. And yeah, do leave us a thumbs up here if you enjoyed yourself. Make sure that bell's always on for notifications. Next time we're going to be going live on this channel will be this Tuesday for the All Elite Rewind. It will be myself. It will be just myself, but still tune in, please. I know the draw won't be there, but but yes, it's going to be. I believe it's going to be one of the first stipulations for Cody and MJF to be set. I think it's the whole 10 lashes thing. So, hey, let's see how that goes. You can see the Nightmare Collective die in a single instance.
Yeah, Dara gets it. Let's go.
Of course, next time we will be going live, period, is going to be in about 4 hours for New Japan. Is going to be the Best of Super Junior finals. We got the final set. It is Kosei Fujita up against Yo. This one's kind of been built up throughout the year, sneakily under my nose. Kind of really happy they snuck it in on us. Thank you for indulging in all of the plugs. Appreciate you, because we are here pretty late. So that is all from us. Until next time, take care and happy wrestling.